blurred culture continues to thrive. A dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Bacardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei.
There you go.
Bacardi Sensei. I forgot. I got to get used to it.
Bacardi Sensei in the building. How we doing today?
We doing good.
I love it. I hate the pause.
I got to get used to it.
No, you do. So you didn't want to go back.
Because you do. But I caught it though. I caught it. I
knew it. You definitely held your breath.
I knew it though.
I
knew it.
I'm waiting for it.
I knew it. I gotta get used to it.
That's fair, though.
This is the second episode that I had to say.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It's a shift.
I get it.
Shift.
As always, I got my man Didge.
What is happening, people? I'm glad he said it before I took a sip. I'm just
mid-sip. I'm already here. Y'all see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing to drink. Like,
man, how y'all been, man?
It's been smooth.
Fam, it's been a busy week. I actually feel like maybe because we did the She-Hulk last week on Saturday.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, bro, I just saw you niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like,
we've been working.
Podcast day.
We've been working.
It's been like one of those things where I'm like, when I realized it was podcast day, I'm like, bro, I feel like I was literally just in this building.
Yeah.
Like, you're saying, like, recording something, and it really has been still 2 weeks. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to know that we like it's been more instances of being in here now. You know what I'm saying?
So if y'all don't know what Bacardi's talking about, man, we've been reviewing and recapping She-Hulk.
Yeah.
We got what, 4 episodes? No, 3.
By
By the time this come out, we'll have all 4 episodes. So go there, go to YouTube, check it out. Like I said, we just recapping the episodes about the Easter eggs that we saw, certain things that we love about the series and everything, and just kind of just deep diving into it.
I mean, we definitely gonna do some more shows.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna do more shows.
I think I like the idea of that where, just having that little 1 episode breakdown. Yeah. And kind of getting everybody something, you know what I'm saying, just something to look forward to. And we putting our spin on it. So
and it gives us a chance to talk to them more, essentially, because it's now, instead of you trying to comment on a singular podcast where, that may have been at like minute 48. It's like, this is a 7-minute thing at the max, where you can just go in and now we can talk about this episode.
Yeah, I've been liking the writing aspect of it behind the scenes.
That too.
Us being able to like write a script out and have to put
the collaborative effort.
It's been really dope, man.
Like, I mean, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Even if you want me to bring this? This ain't. I thought this was top of the line.
It is, but it's a dynamic mic, so that's why you're supposed to talk dynamically into it.
I don't feel like that worked that way. I don't feel like it worked that way. I don't think it worked that way.
You get what I'm trying to say?
I don't think so. I don't think it worked that way.
We were talking about
what I was saying,
collaborative effort.
Yeah, just the fact I feel like now, like, because like I said, we always podcast. Yeah. But like now taking on new projects that we are actually like, whether it be writing a script together, helping each other record it or whatever, like we're producing a new show. Even though we all individually have a part in, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not a 3-man like our podcast.
Yeah,
right.
But we're all individually producing each other's episodes in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like helping each other write the script, doing everything. So it's really like when you think about what we're doing, in a sense, it's like one of those. It is like a group, like working on the album. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
We're working on the season together. You know what I'm saying?
It's really
and
dope.
Everybody has their points in it. So I think having that coming from a place where, people can you can easily review. Like anyone can just
you can
on your own.
But like Deuces was saying, having to actually write out sort of what you're saying and practicing having to just literally talk in front of a camera where it's just you, where it's like
read off a teleprompter.
And read off a teleprompter.
The teleprompter been fucking us up.
Man,
got me in the chokehold.
Y'all can see these outtakes.
Real chokehold.
I should put together an outtake.
I had one where
that got to be on the Patreon. Only way you can release that is on the Patreon.
I don't need that for everybody.
Yeah, only way you release that is on Patreon,
bro.
I died. Because my shit is furious, bro. You can make a hater tape, like a whole goddamn like a rage. You can make a rage tape on my shit.
I had one where I was just talking. My mind just just stopped apparently. I'm in the middle of a sentence and I'm just
You know what's funny? It's what trips you up. It's never what you think is going to trip you up.
Yeah, I mean,
it's never what you think.
For
is
me,
going to trip
though, it's
you
like
up.
I feel like I'm older. Like, bro, you know better than this. Like,
you get confident. That's what happened to me. Sometimes you start reading. You in a good flow. I don't even need the teleprompter anymore. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. And then you try to throw a little bit of ad-lib with
it. So that's what it be for me, because it's like you reading it, the teleprompter, and that moment you get that confidence, like, I know the next line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you like, I'm finna allow to give y'all a moment of like energy, that mix of like trying to give you energy and remember what the fuck the next line was.
I forgot what word it was that was tripping you up that had me dying.
GLOKH.
That's what it was.
That's GLOKH. And I just did it again. Bro, that shit feel like like I said,
it's something that you don't ever expect.
Like, I feel like it was so many letters in that goddamn name.
Because originally, you had it as just the law firm.
Yeah, I did.
And I was trying to be helpful. I'm like, I'm gonna give him I know the name.
But I wanted it in there because that was the point of the script. Because it's like, like I said, the fact that the clapper is like, I want people to correct where I might have, because I want you want to be correct with the names, what we're doing. So it's like, if I really can't remember, I know I can go back and research, but it's like I'm really trying to free write how this goes. Yeah. So it's like when everybody looks at it, it's like whether I say law firm or this guy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, correct those things, because I'm really just like writing in a more of a free-handed state. So it's like, when you gave it, but it was that. When you changed it, I think I didn't see you changed it until I started doing it. And I was like, I got there like,
So Ditch had a moment today, and this is how I prep to make it easier. Because Ditch was like, yo, like I was out on the call, came back, Ditch was like, yeah, I got mine knocked out in like 10 minutes, right? But it was because he was like, I kept on reading it yesterday. Yeah. So like that, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't talk. Next episode, I can talk about what I've been working on finally.
Yeah.
But with that has been, I realized that. I'm like, all right, let me read everything a couple of times. So now I do truly know what's coming next. But now, like, I'm already getting out the kinks of like the sentences, because sometimes it's words put together that you like, oh, that kind of sound like a tongue twister together. Yeah. That you don't realize it when you writing. So it's like but you got to speak it out loud. Like you literally got to.
I mean, it really,
so
like
I started doing that, and now I'm getting more comfortable.
I mean, it's really what's so crazy. Like, I'm like, it's what I say in the group chat. Like, bro, like I've rapped. Like I've done. You know what I'm saying? You wrote lyrics and done like. For me, it was the fact it's like I just like, even when I used to actually like do music back in the days, like I kind of did this in the same thing. Because but you know, with music you could punch yourself in and out, and you
got the safety net of the beat, the rhythm.
You got the cadence going.
So it's like I've always told myself, like, I never said like I just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But I do go in with the paper while I'm like, all right, the beat, and I just write shit, and I might say the shit or whatever, and then kind of go like I always like ODB, like the punch in and out. You know what I'm saying? But but I realized I did have songs that I did write. Yeah. You like, all right, I need to memorize this. Because you're going to perform, like especially when you're performing.
But like, you performing music, like shit like that. I used to rap too, and it was that, almost your whole verse. Like, unless you going in for a 200 bars, some long
16 bar,
16, or even if you're doing the 32 bar verse, that's fitting on a page. You can see all of it once, and it's like right here in front of you at the booth.
Like,
but Ditch says it's also the cadence, because a lot of the time,
you know,
whatever your flow is,
once you start getting
and you rhyming, so you kind of know the words you use.
You know that that if I go ba-da-da bum, I gotta go ba-da-da bum. Like you know it,
or you got you know this. All right, this where you do the ba-da-da bum, but this is where I switch. You go
or whatever. Like like I said, and because because it's rhyming, so it's like. You know, if you remember this line, like, bro, I know I would have said, like, you're not gonna freeze up. Like, what the fuck would I say after this?
Right.
The worst you get in there is you just mispronounce the word or something.
This is more so like when the people be doing like TED Talks or people be doing speeches. Like, this is more of that. Really like, you ain't got no beat. You just really just speaking.
You just talking. And I swear, I do be wondering that, like, people, they just get up there and they just talk. And I'm like, how? Like, I can talk. I can get up there. I used to give speeches when I was in school. I've never been bad at it. Yeah. But it's just something about when the camera was on me.
Is it the camera or is it the lights? Because sometimes them lights get hot
the lights get hot because you start feeling like, damn, I'm fucking. You start getting irritated at yourself. Like, how am I messing up like this?
Like, bro, it always still throws me, because that's why I know it has to been something. It's still something kind of triggering my life that ain't I haven't like
You think it's trauma?
Really, because bro, like I was in theater, like theater is my favorite class. Like I actually did a play and more. Like I was in Performing Arts Center. Like I've been under the lights in costume and stage, like doing all that, and it's like. Now that I'm older, it's like, bro, this shit is...
blocked it out of his mind.
Yeah, like, I'm like,
I don't know what I'm say the right word. He could be like, I did do that play.
Like, no, I remember my play. I took faith, like, Rolling Thunder, Hear My Cry.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
you got booed in the
like,
play.
We had the whole...
Your mom blocked the whole play out.
I ain't gonna lie to you, though. It is... I don't know if... I gotta find it again, because I don't know if my name's in it. But there is an article... There was an article, like someone did a review on the show. Yeah. And because it was an A and B cast. And I think I was in the B cast.
Oh, and they was
you might want to go see the A. But I don't know if it was me. Like, I can't remember if my name was in it. Like
bro,
that. But.
So literally, like, it's funny because you have those moments. So I remember, man.
I haven't been on stage like a pro. Like,
shout out to my nigga P-Rock, man. I remember we was at Madison. Me and P-Rock had a song that we was going to perform, right?
Yeah.
Talent show. Practicing it. Everybody in the talent show was like, oh, man, this shit's so cold. This shit's so cold. Yo, y'all about to kill it, right?
Right.
Now, our guys was with us, right? Now, they didn't rap. But after seeing us perform, like, not even, like, practice, they was like, yo, we want to get on stage. So we was like, all right, bet. Let's make a new song.
Wow.
We made a whole new song.
Y'all made a crew anthem?
We made a whole new song.
Y'all didn't even know it was a crew?
Right, with the crew. Hey.
Let me get my nigga on.
Hey. And it was one...
I've heard some wild crew acts.
Yeah. And this was one of those songs that had like a repetitive long intro, right?
Okay.
Right, but it matched the beat. So we like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? We went the whole night. We was like, all right, we gonna kind of similarly match a little bit.
Did y'all write each other? Did y'all help write each other shit? Or everybody wrote their own verses?
Because me and P-Rock been rapping since forever, right?
But I mean, these other. So did y'all?
But these new niggas.
Did y'all didn't even listen?
We did.
Okay, y'all heard it.
In practice, it sounded good.
Okay.
Right? So then
it always is.
Liquor had to been involved.
No. This was high school. Like early.
Oh, okay.
High school.
Early high school.
Oh, high school. Yeah.
Freshman year.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Later high school, I'd have like liquor might have been involved.
So talent show day comes, right? It was a rough day at Madison in general. They booing everybody. Chick sung.
A rough day at Madison.
No, oh my God, they booing everybody. But I'm like, yo, we can spit. So I'm like, oh, we gonna silence it. Chick sung Deborah Cox, How Did We Get Here? Whole school, bitch, I caught the bus. Like it was wild. You know that?
Yeah.
Why does everybody know
I don't
that?
know that. It's
know.
universally known in the world.
Like,
is it?
Yes.
Like
everybody.
Like, there wasn't social media back then.
Explain to the people.
So it's when you hear Deborah Cox song,
how did you get here?
Bitch, I caught the bus. Nobody's supposed to be here. Bitch, I came to fuck. Like, but the whole world knows this.
Everybody knows
and
that.
I don't know why.
Like, there wasn't social media back then. But it's one of those things of like, it went
everybody
wild to the black
live,
community.
Live wire.
Live
wire.
Nobody ever recorded it though, did they?
Yes,
I've never heard an audio of it. I've only heard people.
Yes, I've never heard an actual song saying like with the reply.
Somebody caught it. Then. That's how word of mouth works. Yeah. You never, because I mean, unless it always has been something where people heard the song because you know it's a popular song anyway, that you just start seeing people.
No, it could
be.
But
that's very specific.
But I definitely feel like if we think about the days of, like, if you think about how,
that was.
Think about
99, 2000.
But that was also during the era though where people
were selling songs. Yeah,
they were singing songs, but it was families because even though they were spread out, the kids were like, "Hey, I'm being fucking Milwaukee for the summer, but I live in Atlanta."
True that.
And it's like, so I guess it could have spread like that.
So I mean, but
that has such a big impact.
What I agree that I believe is. Niggas was downloading Deborah Cox.
Oh yeah,
like during that time.
Oh yeah,
and you got because I mean, if you was in that LimeWire age, era, you definitely downloaded.
And that was a motherfucking bop,
bitch ass nigga. Like you know what I'm saying, like you definitely downloaded the song.
Somebody
else.
The Soulja Boy method.
Remember Soulja Boy method?
But you were talking about Madison.
So like you know what I'm saying. So we like all right, whatever, right? So we get on stage, right, and it got this long ass intro. I'll even tell y'all because I remember it. So the song was called.
The song had the long, like y'all already had recorded it.
No, we didn't record it.
Oh, so y'all just doing this intro, this long ass intro,
right?
live.
And so the song was called "Mess with Us," right? And the song it went with the beat. It was a cold ass beat, and it was the
Who made the
It was a
beat?
crew anthem. Our guy Vito G.
Okay.
Right.
During that era, there was a lot of going to MP3.com.
Oh no, this was MTV Music Maker at his finest.
Oh, y'all was on PlayStation.
At his finest. But, right, and he was making them
bops.
bops. Right. And so the hook goes, y'all don't really wanna. I don't think they really wanna mess with us. Y'all don't think. And it was like
I
one of those.
can hear the beat.
Right.
I can hear the beat.
That shit sound Willy Wonka as a motherfucker.
No, this is around like the 3-6 Mafia.
This beat got the horns and
Yeah,
shit.
it got the horns.
You can hear the beat.
You're following the cadence.
It was following the cadence, right? We get on stage, right? So we doing the hook. It's a long ass hook. The fucking sound engineer turned the music down. So it's just four niggas on stage like, y'all don't really want to drop. That was a drop. Nigga, I just saw one nigga in the back like, boo! Whole crowd go boo, right?
I was gonna ask, have y'all ever got booed?
Oh yeah, no. So that's the story. So whole crowd go boo. So this is where I hang my hat though, cause like I was, you know me, I was double time at that time. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So they booed my nigga. They know they.
Oh yeah, cause you gonna come up.
Right. So my nigga he opened it, right.
So he the hook in the verse.
Yep. They booed him.
They booing niggas as y'all dropping.
Oh, as we drop it, they got kind of quiet.
God damn, nigga.
When I tell my story of booed,
they got kind of quiet with P-Rock, and then they got quiet with me because, like I said, I was double timing on the Twister. So I'm like, all right, they fucking with me.
Because the niggas don't understand you. They're like,
but then the hook came back, and the other nigga went and they booed him, right? So then when we get off stage, the two, me and P-Rock, I mean, it's part of the game. Biggie got booed, so me and P-Rock laughing it off. Them niggas,
they hurt.
Took it to heart. Throwing chairs and shit like in the back, upset. I seen these niggas not the other day, but like a couple of years back. Niggas forgot all about that. Like, dog, I forgot about that. I'm like, nigga, how you suppress that?
That was trauma. That was trauma.
Like, how you suppress that, though?
I'm mad that we got this story off the fact that I said I said my acting.
To be fair, I got booed before. I was in middle school, and then same shit. It was a talent show at Morris. Me and my guys, we got up there talking about we finna go up there and rap. Middle school, niggas going through puberty. Niggas' voices be cracking.
Ooh, you singing? What you singing?
That made it to work. So I'm up there rapping. I can't remember the bar, but I know in the middle of the bar, my voice cracked. Niggas stop. When it cracked, you go. Ooh. Niggas was looking at you. I saw niggas front row looking at
you see the nigga that start the boo. Cause I saw the nigga in the back stand up and go.
He
boo.
First he laughed and then he booed. I was like, dog, I gotta power through this. Dog. Like I'm trying to power through. Niggas is booing.
It's a sea of boo. The whole school.
Once your voice crack once, it's not stopping.
Because remember talent shows that they did at the schools. It wasn't like an after school.
It
was during school hours. Whole school there.
Yeah, I don't think.
Hey, but what was funny was we were freshmen, right? And that happened on a Friday. So that Monday we go back, and I'm just like, dog, they about to be killing us.
Dog.
Whole day, nobody said no. The whole day, nobody said anything.
Nobody remembers. I mean,
nobody said anything. So I remember I'm back in like 7th period in the back of the class, right? And I just hear this one nigga like, hey man, hey, y'all remember them niggas, dog? Who was them niggas that was rapping that got booed? So I'm like, oh shit. They was like, damn, I don't even know them niggas, dog. They was like, dog, them niggas, because we was freshmen too. They was like, dog, them niggas was trash and shit. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit, they don't remember me, dog.
I remember that. I got booed. You finished the thing. You go off stage. I got to my next class. And niggas was already like, dog, nigga voice cracked on stage. Nigga brought it to me like, dog, I don't know if you made it to the assembly, but dog, dude voice cracked on stage. It was funny.
Hey, hold on. Apparently y'all niggas are superheroes. Like, y'all Spider-Man, fuck out that shit.
Well, you wanna know why too? Also, your theory. Wait, but here's where Bacardi theory come to play. Because remember, at that time I was mad do-rags, right?
Right.
I had a different color do-rag. It was a black do-rag with an orange stripe to match my shirt and my shoes.
Because you had a different outfit.
I had a different outfit. But I ain't wear that do-rag ever again.
And
so niggas didn't know it was me.
You don't wear different clothes. I definitely had a whole different outfit. I just had my glasses on. Like,
Hey, hold on.
I didn't think about that.
Y'all niggas are Alter Ego rappers, nigga.
You definitely got.
I didn't even think about that.
I just had the glasses on. I had a whole different outfit.
That is the funniest shit to actually hear. That niggas with a costume on rap. niggas don't recognize you and you get conversated about like, hey, you saw that weak ass nigga out on stage? And
I'm sure somebody who was in the front row, they probably would have knew, but the nigga, he must not have been in the front row.
Like a random, you gotta think it's a whole school.
Right.
So it's still random, but it's like the fact is like, you didn't see my face close enough on stage to know that you're talking to me?
Because
Like,
he was like, bro, he voice cracked and it was sad. And I'm like,
the fact that he said, I don't know if you made it to the assembly is like, bro, you just on some real Spider-Man shit. Like, niggas think I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, hey, bro, was you here? Like, I don't know if you missed it or not. Like,
I was so embarrassed. Like, you know, me and my friends, we all laughed. He's like, whatever, nobody cared. But it was just like,
that's probably, bro, y'all don't, that's not a traumatic experience then. Because,
that is traumatic
because a whole nother nigga caught that energy.
No, but see, the reason why it was traumatic
a whole
for me.
nother nigga caught that energy.
That
nigga, y'all threw that nigga away a long time ago. You left that nigga with the crew. You left that nigga with that crew song. You know what I'm saying? You left that shit on that stage, nigga. Them niggas been gone.
No, but
like,
it gave me a life lesson. The life lesson it gave me is do not change from the plan. Because up until we changed the song, niggas was like, y'all about to have the whole, like y'all about to kill it.
So
me and P-Rock, we had like I'm talking about
everybody
the director.
knew what y'all was gonna do.
Everybody was like, yo, wait till y'all see them.
I didn't get a lesson. I guess
that was my life lesson.
When you're going through puberty,
don't change the plan.
I have no lesson in my
So like now
you never know how it hits. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime I perform, I'll be like, if I have an idea, I'm like, I'm gonna do that next time because I already got how I'm doing this show.
Right, yeah.
Like I don't.
Like, I appreciate your input. I can definitely see you like that. Like nigga be like, hey, bro, I don't really like. Appreciate your input. I'm gonna pass this. I'm gonna use that for the next show. Right now, you gotta deal with this cuz ain't
shit changing, bro. Not on this one, dog.
Like, I can get that. That's funny. But no, yeah. I am now. I'm actually happy that my turmoil, like, because I mean, that's why I say like now I gotta look back and see if my name's in the paper because they actually said like Ronnie was like as this character. Not
to be fair, I guess one of the things is a lot of people they have that embarrassment thing where it's like that just cripples them because they're afraid of being embarrassed. I don't, because shit happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean you didn't get chased off set. Yeah.
So here's the funny part about with me and P-Rock, right? So P-Rock, one of my best friends from a long time ago, right? We grew up with each other. Shout out P-Rock, man, doing his motherfucking thing.
105.7.
Yeah, doing his thing, man. If it's not it,
we'll edit it in post.
But so like me and P-Rock went to middle school, right? We was going to be part of the middle school talent show, right? It was, and we at this time we was heavy no limit, so we was going to do 504 Boys Wobble Wobble, right? And we had what did you just do? Oh,
I didn't know this would edit in the middle, but I can change that.
Yeah, and then we even had dancers. They had a whole like we was going to crush it. We was practicing and shit like that, right? So I remember, hey, shout out to Aisha, man, if she's watching it, man, MJ, she doing her thing too. She was like, I remember she was part of like, I forgot what club, and it was going on a field trip. And she was like,
a club was going on a field trip?
Like in school clubs.
In school clubs.
And she was like, hey, don't practice without me because I'm not going to be here. And we was like, all right, we ain't going to practice without you. And then like during like, leading up to lunch, we was like, hey, y'all still want to practice? We're like, fuck it, let's practice.
Hey,
right.
Dog.
Hold on.
What kind of story is this? Like,
listen to the story.
You're revealing how much of a shitty nigga
No, because we got a lesson. We got a lesson. We got a lesson.
Before you continue.
No, we didn't tell Maisha to chime in. Maisha left, and then we talked to the other dancers and everybody else.
I'm talking about as you telling the story, you like, I hope Maisha listens.
No, because she know this lesson. We already had this conversation.
The fact that it was the next sentence.
Oh, it was the next sentence.
After lunch, we were like, y'all ready to practice?
Yeah, we still going to practice, right?
So like this.
So a teacher, there was one teacher who was cool with us, and we was like, hey. Yeah, this.
Titan.
Yeah, I was one teacher that was cool with us. She was like, she was like, hey, y'all can use our room to practice. We was like, bet, right? Right. So we get in there, we practicing and everything like that. Then we get done, we chilling. So you know what I'm saying? We just chilling. Right. Now, of course, you know what I'm saying? I think one of our guys, he was dating some chick on there, so she was sitting on his lap and everything like that.
High school.
No, this middle school. Same shit, right?
Middle school and high school, very similar.
Right. We wasn't really doing anything, but like another teacher who wasn't involved walked in and was like, "What are y'all doing?" Because they saw old girl on old boy lap, and we like, no, we just chilling. We just got done practicing.
It was middle school. They
pulled us in. They pulled us into the principal office. We got in school suspension. They kicked us out of the talent show. Maisha come back. We like, yeah, so we can't do the talent show anymore. She's like, what happened? We tell her what happened. She's like, I told y'all not to practice with me. So it was like, yeah. So that was the first one, right? So then at the raid, at Eagles Club.
Okay.
So this is years later.
Yeah, years later, I think they was running these talent shows. So me and P-Rock was about to go to the talent show, right? We signed up for the talent show, everything, practice. They was like, oh, bet, y'all can go. The day of the talent show, somebody in P-Rock family get like really sick, so we can't make it. So that's second talent show that we gonna go to. So then high school, we like, all right, we finally about to get on a motherfucking talent show. And then we get booed. I was like, dog, talent shows are not for us,
y'all
dog.
can't do talent shows together anymore.
Like, we can't do talent shows at all.
To be honest, I never like talent shows either, because it's really, to me,
now that I look back at it, I'm glad we didn't do it.
They always is about like bringing your people out, like the talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about
the
crowd.
because the one at Eagles Club was like we had to sell tickets. And shit.
Like I remember I did a beat, like when I did a beat battle, like knowing, like, you know what I'm saying, like people knew I did beats. I did beats for a lot of people,
but it's like,
if you're not coming out and rude, like they want that noise. It's like, bro, it's so hard. I feel like during that time as artists, that participation thing, whatever that notion, really fucked up a lot of.
Well, I hated that.
I mentally, you would be like, it begins that whole like, motherfuckers don't fuck with me. People don't whatever, because it's like
also niggas got real lives.
Well, it also sucks because, like I said, because now you become you peddling to people, right? And now people, they like, here come Deuces again trying to sell me a ticket to the show.
Yeah,
it's like, nah,
like,
man.
I did that shit one time when I was like, well, it'll be like we did that shit. I was like, bro, I would never. And I barely sold tickets. I'm like, bro, I'm not. I'm like, you fuck with me. I got a show coming on.
That I just did. They was like, yo, can you sell some tickets ahead? I was like, look, I'm going to keep it a bean. I was like, that's not going to work for me. I said the easiest way is for me to just tell people and have people buy tickets. I'm like, I'm not
just go out the door. Like, I'm going to be here. Like, like, my thing is, like, take my talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like,
you know what I'm saying?
If you hitting me, telling me to do this, like, even if I'm not asking for no money involved, like, just take my talent and just take your shit off the door, bro. Like, don't.
And I mean, to play devil's advocate, I can understand from the other side. They're looking at it as.
It's really how much, but my thing. Before you get into that,
because I'm probably gonna agree with you.
I was gonna say, like, if you get into the realm of ever renting and doing something your own,
also
you realize like, cause you just trying to just make money.
You're trying to make money. You're trying to use whatever art is.
Because also, like, if you are a promote, to me, and this, I guess I don't know heavy, because this is one of the reasons why I don't put on like shows is because like I had a bad experience. I put mad money into a whole experience, and that motherfucker went flat. And ever since then, I was like, I don't like to put on shit. I don't like other people because of, but it's like this is like, to me, I feel like as a promoter, or even if you run a venue, there's a responsibility. It's not just, oh, okay, I got this spot or I got this date. Like, no, you should be promoting. You should be selling. You should be pushing.
As a promoter, yes, you are right. But I'm saying, as for those people who maybe not be a promoter, maybe they're like the club owner or whatever, and like, yeah, you should still be promoting too, but you're hoping that an artist who you book or whatever, you're hoping like
they can pack it out.
You can bring a crowd. That's the whole reason I want you here. So like I can understand.
But to turn into a salesman is wild, dog.
Well,
that's like saying, "Hey, Jay-Z, I know you're gonna sell at the Madison Square Garden, but I need you specifically to go to people and sell it." Like that's
it's weird to expect them to go person to person,
right? And I think that's the weird part.
I never liked it
because I understand. Okay, I'm gonna post a flyer. I'm gonna post a link.
Yeah,
but if you telling me I gotta get 25 tickets. And I gotta buy these tickets, and then I gotta sell them to the coop.
That's different.
That hustle back then was the like, bro. The fact is like, cause I mean, I get it, cause like you're paying for a spot to perform.
Yeah.
But you're telling me like
you're responsible, and
it really what it is though. It's like either you finna get your money back, or you finna just give tickets. Like, bro, come to my show. It's really that. It's like, look, you paying for like my thing is like I hated those things because those promoters didn't be honest. Like, bro, look, you paying for a spot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. It's the facade.
You paying for a spot. Like, you can either get these tickets away, maybe make your own. Like, my thing is, like, if I was a promoter in that range, then I'm at least trying to tell people, like, techniques, like, bro, like, if you can either give them away, you can either create something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the moment that
that I get. Having to buy your tickets.
Because people do buy. Like, I know
but
people
here's
do buy
also
spots.
where it gets nasty, too, is when the promoter reaches out to the artist, like, yo, I want you to be on this show. But also, now, like, because that used to irritate the fuck out of me.
Like, bro, it was
like, don't hit me saying you want me on it. And then tell me I gotta sell these tickets.
Dog, what's so funny that there's literally still Oh yeah, email.
I know.
You know the email. I be like, bro, I done emailed them like, bro, are you serious?
You still on this?
I'll give you that. That's nasty.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, I am appalled by that, bro.
That is very nasty work.
And then I'm talking about dinner 20 years still in the game.
I still get that email to this day.
Still getting that same
I moved it to spam. Every now and then I check my spam just to make sure nothing accidentally went there. I see it in there. I'm like, dog, you still on this, dog?
That is
you
nasty
still
work.
on this, dog.
You're not wrong about that.
Like, that shit is hilarious, bro.
That's
like,
nasty work.
For me, what seeing that made me realize, like, bro, you definitely a scam. I realized I actually got suckered in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody
doesn't want. Everybody doesn't want.
Everybody gets one, like where because it really is that you trying to fight to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm not against paying for a spotlight. If you got an opportunity,
depending on the opportunity, I wouldn't mind paying if depending on the opportunity.
But I don't need the tickets about it. Like, just let me pay for my spot.
Where's weird is the opportunity of, hey, like you said earlier, hey, I want you here. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, now that I told you I want you here. Hey, here's 100 tickets. I need you to sell those.
I need you to buy these from me.
No, you don't. It's not selling. First you got to buy them, and then you sell.
Hopefully you can make your money back.
But that's like how they used to get motherfuckers was the fact that they used to treat people like it's almost the same thing. It's like if you're selling fire extinguishers, like, I know you know family members and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna bring my mama not coming to see me, nigga. Like, what you mean? Like,
you want me to post up in the? They want you to be that nigga outside the check cashing place, like, yo, my man, support local talent.
Like, you
support local talent.
I never forget. I almost got. It's the Vector knives, and I almost got suckered into that.
Cause like my thing is like I feel like even as an artist, being more honest of saying like I like you. I'm putting a venue together where people just like I'm trying to pay for it. Like I just want you to pay your portion. Even if I don't care, you might be making some money off me, but it's like I'm putting everybody's paying. Like bring how many people you can of your own. It's a free event. You're just paying to get to this event. You know what I'm saying? So the fact, because my thing was like, you bought the tickets,
or even
if you didn't sell the tickets, like you already got the money. Yep. So my thing is like, if you sold it differently, like, look, bro, we just gonna put some money together. I want to throw this big venue. Bring everybody out. Just tell everybody it's a free event. Yeah. Come out. And that's it. But when you got to really address everybody like, I paid for this and I got to sell you some tickets so you can come to it or you know somebody, like, it make you feel like you're not the artist. Like, you're a salesperson. Like, nah, bro, like, I just want you to come see me perform. Like, you really want to say that one statement. Like, hey, I'm performing here. Yeah. Come check me out. That's it.
Even if it's a thing of, hey, I got this venue. I want you to perform at it. I gotta sell tickets for this to make a profit. Yeah, that's it.
Be honest.
I'm not saying that you gotta sell, but I want you here. It might not be a profit making opportunity. Right. If somebody who wants to really about their craft, they go, well, I'm about to try to pack this out because you're thinking if this goes extremely well, this is benefiting everybody.
Right. What I'm saying is like the ticket selling thing for an upcoming artist or anybody who's in the streets trying to be an artist is a very heavy
It's a wild thing.
It's a very heavy deterrent because you're putting now no matter how much I hit you on email, like I think you cold, you got to prove that now to everybody. Yeah, and
like,
then now you in everybody's face.
Then it goes back to what you said because now you start feeling it like, yo, you supposed to be my nigga and you ain't gonna buy a ticket.
You start throwing other energy not even where that. You know your guy will probably just come out like, bro, I got a show. Yeah, randomly, it's gonna be a bunch of people coming out, like just come out, but like, and that's what it is. Like no one. That's why I said I hated it though, because they preyed on people that you know they didn't have the money. But like niggas who had the money for it just did it. Yeah. Like you gonna pay the money, I'm gonna perform. Somebody gonna watch me, like me, whatever. Like,
but not even that. It's you look at it as, did you really think that I was cold, or did you just think, oh shit, dude just know a lot of people. I don't really care about his music. His music's okay, but he know a lot of people. So if I tell him, hey, I think you cold, he gonna want to go settle with all these people.
And then what it irritated though is it worked in the realm like during the time that this was going on heavy. Yeah, like we all were doing music. We all were doing. We were like I said, this is the era where, you know what I'm saying, man, this is we're in that prime. Yeah. So it's like you have thrown shows and you're doing all this kind of shit where you like, damn, you finna put me on this board with a bunch of other people, and you realize like all these niggas struggling, like, bro, I'm trying to sell a ticket for some shit, like you just want to just have the show, like, bro, like, why would you just not be like, bro, like, I want to put a show together so y'all can showcase y'all talent.
That's why I love,
pay me for this, we gonna get this venue.
That's why that East Side collective that we had when we was hitting like live on North, when we was hitting
not Timbuktu, but what the fuck was the one?
It was Timbuktu.
Timbuktu was one of them.
Yeah, Timbuktu. It was live on North, Timbuktu, Mad Planet. Quarters.
Quarters was Quarters was the place you could get booed at. Quarters you can get booed at.
I never got booed at Quarters.
I never got booed at Quarters, but I've seen people.
But it was so small.
Like you got like niggas fought at Quarters because you got booed. You know
this is hey, I know.
For Matt Planet.
Yeah.
Like, Mad Planet was like
Mad Planet was bro.
Mad Planet was, I got too late, and that was my shit because I realized when I got too late.
For those who are not from Milwaukee, this is some real Milwaukee shit we talking about right now. I apologize.
But
definitely. we bought Mickey,
right now.
we bought Mickey Fax to Mad Planet. That shit was fire.
Did you?
Yeah. When we first started fucking with Mickey Fax, we bought him to Mad Planet.
That's a wild place to bring somebody to.
We had to. That's when we were rolling deep.
It's fair. It's fair.
But nigga, the one show that is still legendary. We got footage on YouTube for is the We Run MKE Part 1 Part 2 at Timbuktu when they had every fucking body on the bill. Because that's when we debuted our song with Ray Nitty, Never Take Us Alive, and we also debuted Welcome to the Mill. Nigga, when I tell you because Timbuktu was not even that big.
Yeah, it's not.
And that motherfucker was packed outside.
I'm trying to think. What was
us was there. Meech and Drees was there. Fucking Cranberry Show was there. Prof and them was there. Fucking Born Brothers. Ray Nitty, Rizzy was there. Oki was there. Legend was there. Like it was everybody. Major was there. Everybody was Kid.
Yeah.
Everybody was everybody. And this is when I really fell in love with like that performance because like. Welcome to the Mill was a call. It was a call and response song. Yeah. Because we do our song. It's I'm Milwaukee gutter. I'm Milwaukee brave. Like you know what I'm saying. But at the end we go, if you from Ham, what's good? North Side, what's good?
The whole
Bird Line. And nigga, that motherfucker was rocking. I was like, yo, that footage is on YouTube right now. It's one of my favorite performers. That and then we did one at Textures.
Say that in there. Footage on YouTube.
Yeah, footage on YouTube. But that and Textures.
Always be
because
promoted.
When me and Streets did Mad Flavor, right? We was pushing it. We was all over the world pushing that motherfucker, right? We didn't know that Knowledge. Shout out to Knowledge wherever you at, bro. We didn't know that Knowledge was spending Mad Flavor mad times at Textures, right?
Right.
So he hit us up one year like, yo, we doing a New Year's performance. Yeah, we want y'all to perform, right? And we like bet. We started something new because we had started messing with the affiliates, right? And we had went to Chicago for one of LA Kids, LA the Dark Man, one of his performances, right? He was a mixtape coming out and everything. So we had went out to Chicago and we was in Chicago and whatever, I can't remember the club we was at, but they had what they called was the unlimited bracelet, right? You pay $25 and then you get to drink all night. You get to drink up until 12, right?
The wasted bracelet.
So we brought the wasted bracelet to Milwaukee. We hit up Knowledge one day. We was like, bro, hey, y'all, because we used to talk to Knowledge all the time because he was like our homie. And I was like, bro.
Those were hell.
Yeah, I was like, bro, y'all should do something. We was in Chicago. They had these bracelets, $25.
That's why we drunk in state.
Yeah, I was like, $25 get you unlimited drinks until like 12. And I was like, everybody had them. He was like, oh, bet. So then he was like, yo, we gonna debut the wasted.
Well drinks.
Yeah, he was like, we gonna debut the wasted bracelets and we're gonna call it Mad Flavor Fridays. And I was like, oh, bet we getting. This was our first time.
Having a sponsor,
getting a Friday, right? So, but it was New Year, so I was like, all right, bet. So I'm like, all right, niggas gonna be wasted. We just gonna tear it down, nigga. Soon as the motherfucking beat dropped, you hear the whole crowd go, oh, and I'm like. So, I come on, I know that you's a hater, so I'm screaming, see you later, cuz. Whole crowd, I got Mad Flavor, and I'm like, wait, they know the words? And so we performed Tear It Down. I'm like, yo, Knowledge like, nigga, I spend this shit every fucking weekend. Like, they fuck with this song.
Oh, so that was actually, y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't even know.
We didn't even know.
That was just a plug.
And so,
so he really was like, hey, y'all don't know who I brought in for New Year. Y'all don't know who I brought in for New Year.
About to go down.
Knowledge went up a notch. Y'all niggas humble. Like, Knowledge went up a notch. Like, y'all.
Because we brought the wasted bracelets, too. So niggas in there drunk with the wasted bracelets.
I got trauma from that.
Bro, I used to work at Wells Fargo, and I used to have to work that Saturday morning. First Fridays, Mad Flavor Fridays, we would get wasted on the wasted bracelets. That summer was the wildest summer because I would be at Wells Fargo 8 in the morning, hungover, like, yeah, thank you for calling Wells Fargo. Oh, your home mortgage?
This is when he was mastering customer service.
Nah, nigga.
This is when he was regular staff.
I was regular.
He was the nigga that he got to keep talking to. Hey. Like, I get where you coming from, bro. I get it. I get it.
Him in, like, Rudy. They definitely got the hands like this.
Because I was also wasted, so I wasn't trying to hear or help anybody. And it was some wild times, man. But and to this day, Textures, out of all the clubs, Textures is my favorite club in Milwaukee.
I mean, it gave you a memory.
It gave me a memory.
Yeah, I mean,
next close next to that would be Rain, because we had did Shorty So Strapped Saturdays at Rain when we had to Shorty So Strapped song, and that was the first time that because when we was fully rocking with Crunk. So it was a Crunk energy drink. It was a Crunk energy drink sponsor, and that's when they debuted their Purple Grape. So we had made our cover, our flyer.
Flavor.
It was
Purple Grape. Purple Grape.
Yeah.
Just purple
Grape Crunk.
Why did it need to be Purple Grape?
I don't know why. Hey, but it was it was fire. The can was purple, so we did the whole Shorty So Strapped thing. Yeah. And like, bro, that was the first time that I was like, that was the one time that we actually was the ones that put something on, and it really sold the fuck out. Like, and then like I'm talking about, we had like top tier Milwaukee motherfuckers showing up. Like,
right.
Like I don't know where Shay Moss is at, but at that time Shay Moss was like top of the game. Shay Moss. Like niggas like,
Shay Moss?
You remember the model Shay Moss?
Yeah, they feel like we just did this. Now hey, you out here doing shout out.
Oh yeah,
you doing a lot now.
I said some Milwaukee shit.
Yeah, you
it's some Milwaukee shit because she was in the building.
Hey, that was funny. We go building like Shay Moss.
She was in the top 10 Milwaukee niggas.
Yeah.
She was in the building.
You said niggas.
I don't know where she was at, but I was like I said, even
you said niggas.
Tony Neal popped up out of nowhere. Like the niggas that was in Milwaukee, like Reggie Brown popped up.
I find her on Instagram.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I still follow her.
You still got her?
Yeah, I still follow her, but I don't know what she be on. But I'm just saying, like, this was that. I was like, yo, we got the fucking city here for our shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this was fresh off of the first mixtape that we did with the affiliate. So like we was on a high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was just in Hip Hop Weekly, just in Ozone Magazine. So I'm like, we on a high right now. And now we sponsored by Crunk doing this Crunk energy drink thing. Because like I said, and the residuals from everything with Crunk is what led us to opening up for B.O.B. and Lupe Fiasco. Because they was like, yo, we don't know what y'all doing, but sales in the Midwest shot the fuck up since we started working for y'all. And I was like, bet. I was like, hey, B.O.B. and them.
Keep looking back at.
I'm just
making sure.
Because
you know, like the rave is a space.
You taking the time.
The rave is a paid it's a paid spot. And I was like, the rave is a paid spot. And I was like, I don't want to pay them. But I was like, hey, I wonder, can we get our sponsor? Because at that time, Crunk was just a product sponsor.
Right.
So I hit him up. I'm like, yo, all right, well, hey, would y'all be able to drop this fee so we can open up for B.O.B. and Lupe Fiasco? They was like, yeah. I was like, bet. I was like, all right, cool. And so, I had them, and like, so they pay for that. We end up opening for them. And then, like I said, it's just the residuals of things. But this, like I said, that was that moment that I realized.
Why we ain't 101 Lupe yet?
I'm still working on it.
You working on that? I'm putting it out there.
Yeah.
Lupe. Cause I mean, Consignors and nigga, Lupe.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Skateboards and look like, come on, bro.
But this is when
skateboards and Consignors, bro. Where are you at?
This is when I realized like my internet savvy with marketing is up there because, like I said, at that time I was rocking with a nigga.
I'm fine.
Yeah, at that time I was rocking with a nigga. I wasn't doing graphic design heavy like that, so I was rocking with a nigga.
I thought he spit on you.
Oh, you thought you spit him?
Oh, my fault.
I was gonna die. We'd have had to cut.
Like
you thought hit him with the.
Now we gotta go to break.
We'd have had to cut. I wouldn't have been able to keep.
You about to fight? Hold on, you good? But solid, like so, like you would be like, I know this nigga didn't.
So I had my nigga create this flyer of Lupe Fiasco. This was the Steppin' Laser tour, B.O.B. and Streets of Young Deuces. That's what the flyer said.
Oh, you was telling us about
that. I remember I actually did a flyer for Tone, the one in Tone. It was like a two-tone.
Yeah.
That was performed Lupe at one time.
Yeah. So I did.
Lupe got mad love.
Lupe got mad love in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him bringing out Maul at Summerfest. That shit was legendary.
That was dope.
Legendary as fuck. But like, so I'm going ham with the promo.
No geek shit.
I mean, hey, it's hip hop and geek culture.
Yeah, I don't know how we got here. We really got here still. We're still here. We're still here because of my trauma of me acting.
Well, let me wrap that story up.
I want you to know that we're still in the same tangent of my trauma of me.
This is all still just how y'all been.
Yeah, this is all
been how y'all been.
Maybe that's why I'm listening to people. Like I'm breaking. Like this is where we at. Like I've been listening. I'm listening to both of y'all niggas. Like,
but like, so I'm going so ham with the promo to the fact that B.O.B. manager called me like, hey, is this like Young Deuces and them? I'm like, yeah. I was like, hey, y'all gotta pull that flyer. I'm like, why? He was like, cause y'all making y'all seem like y'all at the same level of B.O.B. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but but we put B.O.B. first. Like I made it a point. I said, look, put Lupe front and center, put B.O.B. on the left, and make Mean Street slightly smaller. But per se, Lupe Fiasco with B.O.B. and Streets of Young Deuces.
Yeah, I got it. I'd have been on your ass. I'd have been on your ass.
I'd have definitely called This ain't an and.
But wait a minute, you coming to my city.
Hey, listen, little man.
Coming to my city.
Hey, listen, little man.
Time out, bro. This is a.
If anything, you a special guest, my nigga.
Yeah, listen, this is Lupe Fiasco and B.O.B. with assistance by.
Stage crew.
Wait, let me see if I can find the flyer so you can see how it is.
You was out of control.
You did what?
I'd have been on your ass too. Like, hold on, bro. Hold on, little man.
I'd have sent your ass an email, called.
Like,
hold on. You got a telegram for me. Just
take this shit off, bro.
Hey, so.
Because what they wanted was your fucking name. Like, they don't need to see you.
Right.
Put your name on there.
Right.
You like, you know what I'm saying? Featuring, you know,
right.
or also in attendance. They wanted it also in attendance.
With an appearance by.
Yeah. Also in attendance. You know
bro.
What I'm saying? Streets of Young Deuces.
Bro, and what?
Hey, that nigga said he like, yeah. They're like, nah, bro.
Hey, but the damage was already done because at that time I had plugs with Hip Hop Game, so they was running commercials about it. All hip hop, they was running it on there. So like they was like, dog, how the fuck? And so, but I'm like, nigga, y'all coming to our city. I was like, if y'all ain't doing promo in here, who else gonna do the promo here?
I mean,
that's also
yeah. I mean, it makes sense what you saying.
Yeah,
but no, I'd definitely.
But I feel like you had to talk to B.O.B. personally on that.
Well, see, that's the thing.
My thing is like, hey, little man, No, but I'm better than Lupe, nigga.
No, but see, here's the thing. B.O.B. was cool with us, and T.J. Chapman was cool with us. B.O.B.'s manager, B. Rich, didn't know us, right? So Bizon was doing a meet and greet for B.O.B. at UW.
Okay.
So he was like, I'm gonna have y'all there. So we had our little booth there, Crunk, right? B.O.B. and B. Rich and them come in, and T.J. Chapman come in. Streets. Yeah, we're gonna break. Yeah, some. Streets on Bull, right? Streets is mean mugging, right? So T.J. know us.
Even worse.
Hold on,
he came in angry.
No, he came in angry because of the call. Of course, I told Streets. So T.J. Chapman's like, yo, what's good, dog? I'm like, what's good, family? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, hey, what's up with Streets? I'm like, why? He's like, because B. Rich said he keep on like mugging him and shit like that. I'm like, B. Rich ain't tell you? And I told him what happened. He's like, damn, I wish B. Rich would have ran that by me. I would have told him that y'all good. Because B.O.B. and T.J. Chapman was like, no, they good. They my peoples because we knew them beforehand.
Right. So he fine being the little image in the background.
Yeah.
With Street, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he don't mind.
B.O.B. said he cool being the little nigga in the back.
Yeah. B.O.B. didn't mind. It was his manager. It was his manager like.
Manager like, no, there's little niggas in the back.
Said, no, I am.
Yeah. And who is y'all putting this little nigga, put my nigga in the little nigga?
It all came full circle. Second to latest 101 with Deuces was with B.O.B.
Yeah, brought it back. Yeah, brought it back.
What did y'all talk about that? I don't think I watched that episode. Did y'all ever bring that? Y'all should have.
We talked about that before, so I didn't bring it back up again. I ran across.
I mean, I know you fuck with me.
Yeah, I ran across and chopped it up with him multiple times.
But I'm like, I was saying, like that would have been definitely a good combining story of y'all.
Yeah.
On one-on-one to show like, hey, I really, you know what I'm saying, fuck with B.O.B.
We had some days.
Man.
Yeah, we had a moment where niggas like, bro, I am up there with B.O.B. Like
I am Bob.
B.O.B. told me. I'm Bob too.
What made it? Because the nigga that I was working with that do flyers, I'm talking about top of the line, top tier flyers.
Back then.
Yeah, no. Even to today, when I find it, you are gonna see it. If you would have saw that flyer, that's the official poster. It wasn't no like old.
Oh, you talking about for something like? But I mean, I get what you're saying because you moving that way. We moving that way with Geekset anyway. Like
that's why.
Like you know what I'm saying. So I get like if you are the thing of it is though it's crazy because I think we didn't live in that realm where if someone gave us an opportunity, that we knew how to actually market the opportunity that we got. So having someone like you said, making your own flyers, making it a release, like making it something really fucking important. Yeah. Because this is really your actual highlight. You know what I'm saying? Like now in the sense like being an artist or being a manager bigger than us, like tearing it back down, like bro, like you asked us to do this or whatever, we part of this. So we definitely gonna use this as a moment. It's like getting signed to like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I hear what you.
You know me, I'm savvy enough. I'm like, all right, let's get Lupe Fiasco's logo like at the bottom.
Well, I mean, yeah,
it had Lupe Fiasco's logo, it had B.O.B., it had Atlantic, it had Crunk Energy Drink, like it had everything on. It looked official as fuck, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I wish I could find this bitch, dog.
You can do all the work of it and still someone and be like,
send it to me. We'll add it in post.
I know. I still just gotta find it. I don't know where the fuck is at.
But I mean, if you find it, we'll add it. We'll definitely add it.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
I mean, like I agree. Like, bro, we definitely been randomly talking about.
Well, here's what I wanted to wrap it up before we go on the break.
I
wanted to talk about your campaign. What you been working on?
No, we bring that back. That's ending. We do that at the end.
Okay.
We do that at the end. We're not talking about the campaign.
All right. Well, then let's go on the break.
Now I have a closing. I never had a closing moment. You know Ryan got a closing moment.
It's finna be weird.
Who? My closing moment?
Yeah, let's hear it.
I ain't gonna be. I'm not.
No, he's talking about closing at the end of the show.
Oh, I thought you meant before break.
See, you one of them motherfuckers too. Trying to force me to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm my own artist. I work at the end of the show.
We going to break.
Yeah, we're going to go to break, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about some geek shit.
Yeah, please. You know what I'm saying? All right.
We are back. All right, let's get into some geek shit, man.
Can we?
Let's get into some geek shit. We had a real hip hop Milwaukee moment, right?
That was a decent hip hop moment.
It was. I mean, it was a reminiscence moment on everybody.
It was a local hip hop moment.
It was a reminiscence moment on everybody. If you want to get a dice in on.
All right,
how we got to who we were.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun conversation because I was part of a space and they was talking about it, and like a lot of motherfuckers, they was like really dropping like their smut like animes that they watched.
Smut animes.
I'm talking about the ones that take it there, right?
I mean, mine would only be Prison School. That's the only smuttiest I think I'll probably watch.
You watched High School of the Dead.
That's not smuttiest.
Yes,
that is not smuttier than Prison School.
No, I didn't say it was smuttier than Prison School.
Like I said, my smuttiest is in Prison School. I haven't went.
But it's in that level.
It's
anyone that show full nipple. Anyone that show full nipple is up there.
High School of the Dead had the breast. He shot between the breast. The breast did.
Hey, but I mean, my thing is like, what you know what throw me off?
Wait.
High School of the Dead.
And you watched High School D&D before, didn't you?
That's also very.
That's very smart.
Very.
But I mean, like what I really like High School of the Dead and all that is like.
High School of the Dead actually got a good story though.
It is a great story.
And I think that's why
so
it's different.
That's why like you can actually like if you really like for me I'm a fan of like
zombies.
Anime.
Yeah.
So knowing it's like an after school zombies you got you know what I'm saying like yes I don't want to know that teenagers in high school titties are getting exposed and shit like that but in general like it's fucking zombie
But it was fan service as a bitch.
It's fan service as a bitch.
It was definitely fan service.
Mine would have to be Mock and Key. I watched all of Mock and Key before.
I haven't seen Mock and Key.
Bro, it's so.
Berserk
was very fan service.
I haven't watched Berserk.
Not Berserk.
No, not Berserk because
are you talking about not Ninja Scroll?
Not Ninja Scroll.
Is that Berserk?
You talking about old school?
On Netflix. No, that one.
Oh wait, you talking about
you talking
Devil
about
May Cry?
Bastard? You talking about Bastard?
Yeah,
I didn't watch that one yet. I didn't watch that yet.
That was fan service.
Yeah. So if I was
is Devil May Cry up there?
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry is better. Devil May Cry is
that's the fan service.
Devil May Cry Baby.
Devil May Cry Baby is harsher. It's harsher.
Yeah, that's like a.
Like niggas got ate up by a vagina in the club.
I don't know if that's fan service.
Okay.
Like
that's just
horror. That's just like.
But the one that y'all talking about,
vagina.
Bastard. That's what
Bastard.
it is.
Bastard is the Netflix show that's supposed to be like a rock show. It's an anime, but like the guy they use like this rock theme behind it, whatever. But
shit got wild immediately.
But like even like his soul is embedded in a child.
Okay.
That the only way he can get awakened is by like a nursemaid who kisses and arouses the little boy.
It was weird, though.
That's wild.
It was weird.
Like yes. So whereas like, as the girl, she like this is really weird. It's like, but you know, you're the only person that can do this. Like,
It was,
but also because the little boy, of course, liked her, like you know, what I'm saying, that crush, whatever.
But see, that's funny how they do these shows like that because Mock and Key, it's about like it's this school of superpowered individuals. They have this thing called Mock and Key, and each of them give them superpowered stuff.
Okay.
Right? And it's mostly women, you know what I'm saying? But there's some.
It's a women's show.
It's mostly women.
Is this the ass fighting show?
No, it's not the ass fighting show.
That show is.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that one.
That show is wild.
But the thing about it is like I feel like whoever, and then this is what also the voice actors, top tier, voice actor Krillin in there, voice actor Vegeta in there, voice actor.
Oh, really?
Like the top tier actors. I'm like, what? This is wild.
So they all like,
it's a harem anime.
Yeah, it's a harem.
Oh, harem. Wait,
hold on. Let me finish this.
Had like a harem. Like, I don't think I've watched too many harem.
But so let me finish
harem is wild.
But let me finish this though, because like I said, it's like the battles, fire. The power
fights. It's still fights.
It's fights. But I feel
harem anime.
Yeah.
There been a lot of.
But so this is how I feel like. But what makes it super fan service? It's the angles that they get in the fight.
It's great. Okay.
It's like what? Like why is it like the chick? Like you know how like in battles they fight and then the person fly all the way back and then they stop like this.
Yeah.
And then the shot is just right up their ass. And you just see nothing but vagina and ass.
That's fan service.
It's fan service is a
so
big.
It's definitely like you here for the cheeks. You here for the cheeks and the tweaks. Like cheeks and the tweaks.
That's the most. That's the most wildest anime I saw because I was like, it covers it up like kind of like High School D&D. It covers it up with a good like
a shot like this,
like
this
good
action,
good action.
Yeah,
but yeah,
because I mean that's what it is. Like when you think about High School D&D, what everybody points out is like
it's I mean High School to Dead, not D&D.
High School to Dead, like sniper between the breasts.
Yeah,
but
the bullet went through between. The bullet went through between the breasts.
It's not even that.
It's the context of like if you show that scene. You be like, bro,
but even before that, because they start off.
They had like
they start off
the baddest one, the baddest chick.
When she had the ripped up clothes,
the baddest chick.
They start off showing you like fan service, right? So after like episode 3, you're like, all right, this is what I'm dealing with, but it's not. It's cool.
It was crazy,
right?
Though.
But then episode like 5, it's just fully nude in the bath. It's like, wait a minute, I just got comfortable with this level.
Crazy, though.
Now you're giving me this level,
it's crazy,
and then now. Her clothes is the ripped up clothes for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what?
It's crazy. It's like
people
be like
changing that. She was just like, no, this me.
This is my style.
Right.
This
that
is my
was a
style.
wild ass anime.
So I mean, like it's definitely like it's wild that you had that kind of fan service. Like I forgot about that. Like I forgot. I actually haven't watched something in a very long time.
Me either.
They actually
Me
really
either.
had huge fan
like I said,
service.
when they brought it up in the spaces, I was like, damn, I ain't watched one.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Worlds in Harem, that was so wild. The censorship was like, fam, we gotta go beyond.
Worlds in Harem.
Fam. So what it was there was a disease that essentially were killing men.
Okay.
So the dude he found out that he was good from it, like he was immune. They put him into like cryostasis. They wake him up, and by the time they woke him up, I think he was number 3. So there was like 3 men left, and they were that was it. So they're like, you got to repopulate. We got 3 niggas.
Wow.
Y'all got to repopulate. And then, granted, the more we're getting awoken, he might have been 2 to be honest, but essentially it was less than 5.
Right,
like,
right.
And it's y'all gotta repopulate. So you wake up and you're like, we give you everything you want. Also, here's a catalog of women. Who you repopulating with?
It's an anime.
And it was an anime. So I read like the first like 11, 12 chapters of the manga. And I'm like, well, this is wild. I'm good on this. This is wild.
Really? Like,
this is wild. Yeah. Like, and then when the anime came out, I was like, I'm gonna check it out. And it's like, it's so because. This is like, you read harem, you see harem anime.
Yeah.
This is and maybe I just haven't watched enough. This is the first time I saw that. It's literally just about, no, this is a harem that you gotta fuck. That's it. There's nothing else to it. But you gotta fuck.
I wonder, he's populating everything.
I wonder is a rite of passage for like the voice actors because in prison school, the big dude, the one that sound like Meatwad and from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah,
that was the voice actor of Krillin.
Crazy.
I didn't know that.
So I wonder. I'm like when you get.
But I mean, that's where the voice training like come in because like nigga.
Right, because one of the main chicks in prison school is the voice actress of Luffy.
Oh, so maybe you're right.
So
maybe
I'm wondering.
Like
I'm like wondering.
You got to do one of these.
You got to do some smutty stuff before you get before you get a shonen. Before you get a shonen.
I feel like prison school is out
Prison School
after everything they did. I feel
maybe so. You might be right.
I feel like Prison School.
You might be right.
I feel like
Prison School was like
it's like it's fun. Like I just want to do some shit.
I feel like Prison School is one of those like somebody called them like, if you can get your people together, we got a great show. Like, I know you know people.
Project for you.
Like I know you know, like, because my thing is like, if you get one person, and they locked in, they gonna probably the same as you, like interviews. Like, do you know anybody else who would probably be like, this is weird. I get it. It's weird. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
but to your point earlier, Keijo is wild too. Yeah. That's the one where they only can fight with their butt and their breasts.
Because I think. Out of all of these, like we talked about all of these, even though we talked about it, the wildest scene ever is still Prison School. It's when old girl, the prison warden chick, she literally suffocates the guy with her vagina.
With her ass,
not her ass. Yeah. It was her vagina on his.
She sat on his face.
Right, and I said, what the fuck is going on?
It's a wild show.
What the fuck is going on?
It was missing for me. It was like you're missing school with prison. Like you doing a lot for me right now.
It be those things you should watch. Like, what am I watching?
Yeah, it's really.
It's definitely one of those ones. Like, all right, if I'm gonna finish this, I need to finish it fast because I can't have anybody walk in on me.
Nobody can walk
in on me and say this. Because every scene, it was a wild ass scene. No matter what, it was like. I can't explain this at all.
At all.
Like Prison School is definitely wild. Like, so like now, like so that's like my anime. I know you was on the like what we've been watching with her. Like
this was just
that was just a random topic.
That was literally.
What have you been watching? Because I know y'all been watching mad animated.
I've been like I said, you've been here like I said, we've already talked about the whole Man from Uncle. Like I've been watching Uncle.
I still gotta watch that.
Another word, like I just like I said, I enjoy the fact that his show is drenched in like Sega like nostalgia.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Okay. Like it's drenched in Sega nostalgia, but he's also like in like this realm of like being reincarnated in another world. So it's like he feels all his tactics of what he's doing is because he's played these games.
Right.
Like in like throwing out like bro, they had a moment where they talking about Alter Beast, and what it was he was like, what does it mean about the whole region language? And he was like, oh, they do different games for whatever. And I guess in his language or whatever, he was talking about was like, they were saying like Alter Beast mean like rising from, not necessarily rising from the grave, but like fighting whatever, the good fight. And the American version of Alter Beast is the fact that we know in the game in general, because I played it too, is that this is a nigga who was dead, that the devil rose from the ground to fight. And so like in the anime, he like, they do a translator thing and be like just for the American game. Yeah. And he like, wait, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he thought it was all about like him like being like this like hero. He's like, no, this nigga's a nigga from hell. And he was like, wait, hold on, this nigga from hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and it's like those kind of things, because it's like he's really truly acknowledging his Sega history. Yeah. It's really, I like it because it's one of those animes where it's like it's an anime, but there's Sega history behind it too. Yeah. Like, he's like, oh, only reason I did this is because I was playing this game and I got the skill set to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do they use real Sega properties in it?
Yes, every Sega property is in it. Like,
that's fire.
That's why I love it so much, because like he was talking about this man supposedly had left in like he was 17 years old, but he was at the prime of like I think the first game he mentioned was it wasn't Alter Beast. It was was it? I'm gonna have to go back to it again, but he literally goes to like the beginning of Sega. Okay. Like I'm a Sega fan forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so he's like, I've been following this, like the whole story of the game.
I got a good topic.
The whole story of the whole anime is the fact that like and that's why I say so everybody treats it so funny, because he's been playing Sega games his whole life. Yeah. And all of a sudden randomly he gets sucked into another world where he's really using the same game mechanics to like go through this world. You know what I'm saying? And come back after like 18 years later, and he's just giving the story to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But every time they talk like, oh, I see you this is like, killed this boss, whatever. He like, only reason I was able to do that because I was, playing this game where I got the skill set for like. So I'm like, bro, the fact that the nigga even highlighting Sega, which is one of my favorite systems in my life.
That's what I was gonna. So to get into the topic that I had, the idea that I had. All right. So what is your all-time favorite Sega game? If you had to
Sega game?
If you had to choose a Sega game.
That's tough.
Not me. Mine would most likely be Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 2, actually.
Bro, you know why
that was one of my
favorites?
favorites.
Streets of Rage was there. And I think the game I played later in life after that changed it, and it was Splatterhouse 3.
Okay.
Or 2. It might have been 2 or 3.
Okay, that's your favorite.
I think it might have been 3.
That's your favorite Sega game?
Because Splatterhouse was probably the first game I probably ever played that was a horror game. It's a 2D side-scrolling game.
Ooh,
and this nigga was like in the Jason mask, like I played like the Jason from Nintendo and the Freddy games, but like playing a game where it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? And
damn,
I'm fighting
dog, you know what?
Monsters.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Resident Evil was legit my first horror game. I didn't play that before.
You told me that's before Sega. And
I don't think I've never played anything like before.
Horror wise.
Yeah, horror wise, because I'm thinking.
Like, bro,
I did play the Terminator game, but that wasn't like horror.
Nope, it's not
Zombies Ate My Neighbors wasn't a horror.
Nope. Like, nigga, I actually had, like, in Nintendo, I had the Freddy game.
Resident Evil may have been my first one. I had the
Friday the 13th. Like, the
See,
Freddy
I didn't
game,
play those. I didn't play those.
The Nightmare on Elm Street game was literally like it was the first multiplayer game I've ever saw in my life. Because you actually could buy a contraption for the Nintendo to extend to 4 controllers.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember
and you
that.
were like, but you were 4 niggas.
But I don't think I played that. Yeah, see, I never played. I think the first.
I didn't have that contraption, but I played, like, I ran and played the game.
Damn, what's the first multiplayer game I played? No, it had to be Streets of Rage, right?
You know what? It's not tough. Crazy Taxi.
That's a Sega Gen. That's
Sega game.
I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking.
I didn't have a Genesis. I had a Nintendo.
Okay.
So my first Sega console that I was able to actually, because most of those other games.
Well, because if I go, it was
also cross-platform.
If
so
I'm going Sega Saturn, then I got to put NFL 2K.
You had a Sega Saturn?
That was also cross-platform. I'm looking at literally that was just Sega.
Wait, NFL 2K wasn't cross-platform at first, was it?
Yeah. When it came for Genesis, Dreamcast, I mean,
I thought it was only. I thought it didn't go cross-platform until like.
Let me check.
2K later on.
There was on Sega Saturn.
No, I meant to say Dreamcast. I meant Dreamcast.
Oh, like, bro,
I knew
Dreamcast.
immediately what he meant. That's why I didn't.
Killing me,
that's why I didn't. But
I don't think NFL 2K was on anything else but Dreamcast.
Let me look.
And then like later on, like 2K, like 20, like 2K, like 4 or 5, it went cross-platform.
I know for sure 2K5 was, because I remember having it for my PlayStation.
Yeah.
But NFL 2K.
That
was just Dreamcast. You're right.
It was just Dreamcast, and that was my shit.
For what game?
NFL
Dreamcast.
2K.
NFL 2K.
Yeah,
that was to me. That's
2000.
Yeah, that was my favorite football. Sleeper Super Nintendo. Quarterback Club was an underrated football video game, bro. Oh, I used to love Quarterback Club because Madden at that time to me wasn't as realistic at that time. Before Madden got really serious.
2K2 was
what
the
year
first
was
one.
that Madden? Like that game? Like what year was that?
Quarterback Club came out in
Quarterback
99,
Club was,
98, 99.
Okay.
And I used to pick that over Madden because the realism of it for me, it was a little bit more real.
So
simulation wise, or just how you, like the animation.
Animation, the gameplay, like you know what I'm saying?
Because my thing,
Madden was arcade as fuck at first, and then they got real serious.
But I be trying to like ask my people because like some people, people play aspects on sports games.
Yeah.
So it's like the realism of you is like, is it you being like I said, like you being like the
quarterback,
that coach mode, like you know what I mean?
See, and that's what it was. Like, that's what they implemented.
Playing the game in general, like.
See, and that's what it was. Madden was for like just playing the game, but with Quarterback Club, I felt like I was legit on that field, calling the plays, controlling everything, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the what was it called? Showtime? I don't know because there was a NBA game on PlayStation where you could create your dunks, and that's when I realized I like arcade NBA style a little bit better. That's why I like 2K because I was like,
oh, you make your dunks.
Showtime, Showdown, or I don't know, something.
It might have been Showtime. It was Showtime.
Yeah.
There was a Showtime. There was
because you get to create your dunks, and at that point,
I realized it was Showtime. Because I remember after dunk, I was dunking on Shaq.
Yeah, and I remember at that point,
randomly.
I said I like the arcade style because I used to love Kobe Bryant's courtside game because you had the crossovers, the animated crossovers. I was like, I like the basketball. I like it more arcade animated style. Football, I like more realism. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you really want to get popped and that fun will come out like, don't give me no super natural point like that.
Yeah. But basketball, I want the flash. I want to be able to go up, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, rock the cradle and shit.
I think because we didn't I think we got the basketball like supernatural form of gaming earlier. Yeah. Like the NBA jams, arch rivals. Yeah. Like football, like niggas, unless you play pigskin
or blitz.
No. Pigskin is
I know what you're
before
talking
blitz.
Yeah, it was way before blitz. I know that, but I'm saying.
Pigskin is what you made you look at like football like, bro, this is a wild ass football.
Well,
like,
Tecmo Bowl.
Tecmo Bowl is football.
You're right.
And Mutant League football.
Oh, I forgot about Mutant League.
Hockey and football.
I forgot
Mutant League, hockey, and football are probably the greatest games I've ever.
What's the most
game?
And you probably gonna have a wilder list than us. What's the most off-brand game that you played that you like, dog? This game was like, I don't even know how I even found this game.
Bro, you got me on the spot. Like, if I had to remember
Monster Rancher.
What the fuck is Monster Rancher?
Oh, man, let me tell you. So it was an anime game, actually. Monster Rancher is anime.
Ranching monsters, bro.
That game.
It's like a goddamn simulation.
But no, it wasn't. But the game, so this game, Monster Rancher game, it was like a puzzle game. Yeah, kind of like you had to, basically, you had your character, you had to finish this puzzle so you could get to the end of the stage. Some of them you got to jump at the right point, like jump at the right thing. Where if you jump on the wrong one, it'll fall through. You fall through the stage. It was from the PlayStation 2. I don't even remember how I got the game. Yeah, not gonna lie, the game one day I just had it. I didn't remember the full name of the game. I just know it was a Monster Rancher game. Yeah. So I tried to look for it. I was like, I want to play that again. I can't remember the full name of it, but it was so much fun. Where it was all these different puzzles, and each one was your character. You got to solve the puzzle to get to the end. Yeah. And I remember beating it, and I'm like, all right, I want to do this again. Like,
Mine is too, and they were computer games. My pops used to come with these random floppy disks. This is how old it was. Floppy disks of video games. The first one was called Jazz the Jackrabbit.
Oh, I remember that game.
It was like a side scroller, like Earthworm
Jim. It was definitely a bootleg
Duke Nukem type of game.
Bootleg on a computer?
On a computer.
Yes,
you this big green jackrabbit who got like arsenal, artillery,
let me show you.
motherfucker, and you just running through the stage shooting niggas, dog.
You sure it's not Bucky O'Hare?
No, it's Jazz the Jackrabbit. Jazz the Jackrabbit.
You know what? I think y'all doing. I think what it is. Y'all doing Earthworm Jim.
I love Earthworm Jim.
Jazz the Jackrabbit.
Jazz the Jackrabbit.
I think Jazz the Jackrabbit actually was was replacing Bucky O'Hare.
Probably was
cartoon.
I think they got compared and shit like that.
If anyone played the Nintendo version of Bucky O'Hare, and if anyone remembers the cartoon of Bucky
I
O'Hare,
remember that. Like, and then there was this one random. It's a racing game, but the one thing that I remember heavily about the racing game, you had to pull over to the pit, and when you pulled over to the pit, they working on your car. But if you hit the accelerator early, the fucking hood fall on the nigga, and then while you driving, you see his feet hanging out because he's stuck in the car. And I used to always just play that.
What system was this on?
This is all computer games. Remember the
bootleg Sonic game?
Yes.
Dog, I remember that one because we got it at 7
Mile. A bootleg Sonic game.
I know it was bootleg because we got it at 7 Mile Fair. And I remember the name of the game, and I promise you, I've never found it.
Cedric.
I remember the theme song. I remember the theme song because the theme song, if you let it play, so it goes to like a little cutscene. And it had a theme song that was Sonic move, Sonic move, Sonic move, save the planet from disaster.
Stop, please stop.
I remember it.
My dad would get these games and we would play them like crazy because we had a full-fledged like high-end computer. So we playing all these computer games at that time.
I know that game was bullet. I've never found it again. I can't,
You gave me a song. That shit is better than your life. It's better than your life.
No, because we used to play it all the time, dog.
And it wasn't Sonic, though? Y'all knew.
It was Sonic, but it's like, fam, y'all clearly
it wasn't a licensed Sonic game.
This was not a real Sonic game.
This was somebody in the black market that was like, "Ooh, I got the code for Sonic," and just made some shit.
Supposed to be in there.
That was the wildest fucking game that I've ever played.
To this day, because I every so often I even tried googling the lyrics of the song because clearly I remember it. That doesn't even show up.
Clearly.
Them niggas got a cease and desist. Like, hey, stop everything.
Y'all doing a lot.
Everything.
Like
you thought,
that shit might be worth
you thought B.O.B. manager hit me up, nigga. The fucking creator of Sonic hit that nigga up like, hey, is this such and such? Hey, nigga, shut that shit down.
Too, nigga. You find that disc, whatever.
Bro, I'm gonna try. I
you
swear,
shut that shit the fuck down.
I swear, if I find the song, I'm throwing it in the description so y'all can see.
That's wild.
Dog, like, so, second part of the question now then, out of all the anime that we've been watching, if there was an anime that was to get a full-fledged video game, not just a fighting versus game, but a full-fledged video game, which anime would you like to see have a video game at it?
Only because I enjoy that right now. Orient is one of those games. Orient is one of those stories where it's like Naruto. It's like niggas like, but like it is. It's like
I watch a lot of Slice of Life right now.
Yeah. Like I've been watching Mad Slice of Life too lately, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Slice of Life been having a hold on me.
I also watch a lot of sports anime.
I'm gonna go with High Rise Invasion as a survival game. I fucking love High Rise Invasion, and just imagine you in this world. And you got to deal with everything that's going on with that shit. That shit would be fire, dog.
Yeah, I watched. I watched all of it.
You don't watch all the
High Rise Invasion?
Oh, I love High Rise Invasion, bro.
Fuck it. Baki has like a fighting game. Fighting tourney game.
We talking about as a
like a Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I mean, like a Mortal Kombat.
But I said no, not a versus fight.
Not versus. Okay, hold on.
No, because it would be Mortal Kombat because it would be how they show they fight. It would have those extreme story, like moments of like kicking.
But you didn't say no versus
but I said
fighting.
No versus fighting.
So
it got to be like an adventure game, open world game, RPG.
Skeletonite, fuck it. Ooh. Let me be the Skeletonite and running around the world.
I don't like Skeletonite. I felt with that. I've been watching that too. I'm been fucking Skeletonite. Yeah. I'm sticking to mine. Like I think, I think it's or as a game because I mean, really, was you? Because Tower of God, I feel like it's still fighting to a tower.
Not necessarily because they didn't only fight.
They did because you gotta like.
But you also they have puzzles.
It's like a fighting Mario Party.
It's like fighting and puzzles because you gotta kind of figure out like the strategy and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so it's like that's fair.
But what makes it Mario Party? But
also what will make it different where it's not just the versus is because elements of the board actually fuck with you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not just I gotta beat Dig's character. It's like I also got to figure out what I got to do here. So, like, matter of fact, it actually be kind of like Fall Guys or something like that because it's like. I gotta beat Dig, but I also gotta solve this puzzle at the same time. So I'm trying to stop Dig from solving the puzzle. He trying to stop me from solving the puzzle, but we still gotta solve the puzzle and we still gotta fight.
That's also like it can definitely be in the game show element, like especially in Fall Guys or whatever. But it can definitely be because it is a story to it that we know about.
Right.
So if you actually doing what they're doing. You can literally make all these multiple game modes of like trying to get to the top of the tower. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Remember, I think when we ended with the series, he failed.
Yeah, remember Rachel pushed him off.
Yeah,
so he got.
I cannot wait till my phone back because down. Man, fuck Rachel, dog.
Definitely back to fuck Rachel.
Fuck Rachel, dog.
So all my niggas hate Rachel.
That nigga whole mission was to save Rachel, and Rachel on that bullshit.
Rachel. Bogus,
bro.
Like I definitely need the next season start out with Rachel. You gotta give me some explanation on why you did this.
What's the most bogus?
I think she did.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think they gave enough.
What's the most bogus moment in anime for you?
Most bogus moment? Ooh, that's tough. No, not a fact. It's not. It's Misfit of Demon King Academy where the nigga got killed and came back and said, "Oh, you thought killing me would kill me?" And then killed him. Like that's the most bogus moment ever. Because the nigga died, came back and said, "Oh, you thought I would die because I died? All right, now you gotta die."
I think mine, because I have to think off the top of my head right now.
I know that's why I said it.
Off the top of my head right now, it's the origin story of One Piece, man. Like One Punch Man.
Oh,
it's the origin story of like knowing that nigga it's a workout regimen. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You intergalactically punching niggas in the face. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I asked the question. I'm trying to think. Because, like, right now,
I never thought you had an answer.
Well, no, because what's still heavy on my head is the whole Frieza thing. And the Frieza Black. Because that's still the most pettiest moment ever.
That is a heavy petty moment.
He came through
extremely petty for no reason.
Like, that's a heavy, but, like, I haven't really, like I said, I haven't seen it in the sense of, like, everybody. I haven't seen it in my own realm, me describing it, but everybody's saying it. Like, even knowing, like, when I saw the original, like, hold on, there's a Black Frieza? Like, like even if any black person in any realm, if you wake up and see your social media and be like, "It's a Black Frieza," you like, what? Wait, what?
Dog. No, everybody collectively like, wait, what you mean Black Frieza? Because we all already acknowledge that Frieza is racist.
The first thing,
right?
The first tweet I saw was this nigga Frieza beat the racism allegations. And I was like, what does that mean? They didn't have a picture or nothing. It was the nigga in one of the anime groups. Just the statement was literally this nigga tweet.
Oh,
this
I know
nigga
my
Frieza
answer.
Beat the racism allegations.
I know my
that was
answer.
it. And I'm like, now I gotta search this. Well, how did he beat the racism allegations?
I know my answer because I think I talked about it before. Doflamingo is the most greasiest, grimiest nigga in anime of all history.
Who?
Doflamingo in One Piece. You seen him, the nigga with the fur, the glasses. Because
the nigga looks shady.
He's so this nigga took over. So he has this power where like he can like mime and make people move, right?
Like puppeteering,
right? This nigga went to the king of this town and said, "I'm gonna help you save your town." He was like, "I bet," and then he helped him save his town. Then he said, "Okay, now I want this town." He's like, "Nah, you can't."
No, it's coming.
He said, "No, you can't have this town." He said,
"I did a lot of work."
No, but this is what he said. He said, "Oh, I can have this town." He puppeteered this nigga. This is the king. The king. Everybody think the king just won and beat everybody. So the king on his horse, riding down to the town. Everybody like, "Oh shit, it's the king." He puppeteering him. This nigga make the king pull out his sword and start slicing down everybody.
Because he been
I feel like you
I talked about it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
But that's not even the full of it. Because then not only does he say, "Okay, now I'm making you the bad guy," but also I got this group of people, right? And they can turn people into these new puppet animals. But also, we're gonna turn you to the puppet animals and these toys, but the people are going to forget who you are in original.
Definitely, okay. I do
right, yeah. So it's like I kidnapped you. I turned you to fucking the fucking drummer boy, and you talking to Amani, and Amani knows you for the first week, but then the next week she like, "Hey, who are you?" And then, but you can't go back, and he did it to the whole town.
Wow.
The whole town. All because he wanted the town. He had no stakes to this town, no nothing.
Because he just did the work and was like, you know what, I want it now.
I want this town, dog. Doflamingo.
The pink flamingo, like, dog, that's wild.
And then when people try to rise up, he said, "Oh, hell no." He puppeteered the whole army. So they like, "Oh, the army here going to save us." Nope, army cut down the rest of the town. It was like, dog, this nigga.
That nigga had a power, bro. How do you beat that? Like, how do you beat a power like that?
That's why the One Piece is the journey you went along the way.
No,
I'm glad I got this recorded because I'm never gonna share this. You know what
I'm saying? The One Piece is definitely the journey along the way.
I'm not accepting that. But yeah, that nigga.
All right, until the One Piece end, and you like, damn. When Luffy like, oh, he opened the box, he was like, "It's the friends we met along the way, guys." And he all happy.
Your fucking birthday card, there,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna have a little smile. Didn't you enjoy the journey? That's how it said. Didn't you enjoy this? Wasn't it a good time?
Nigga said, "Good looking, my guy. Good looking." On your passage, did you come across whatever? Drop that in the box. Right.
Didn't you love your friends? Yeah. Weren't they great people? And that's how it's just gonna end.
Oh man,
cause I'm mad about.
I'm gonna be pissed.
What it's gonna be? It's gonna be like Luffy opens the box.
Luffy
opens the box, and everybody's hopes and dreams is shattered around Luffy. Luffy's fine. He got his people.
Cause he got his friends along the way.
He's fine, but he now has to turn around and be like,
I don't know.
"Hey guys, like
he got to turn around like, guys, we did it."
Because Luffy's whole plight is to be.
Do you think Luffy?
Don't he just want to be Pirate King?
In order to be Pirate King, you got to find the One Piece.
And do you think?
So you tell me that don't sound like making friends?
Do you think Luffy?
Like, wait a minute.
So that now
making alliances?
Because I don't watch. Like, do you think Luffy finding the One Piece in front of his team and realizing the One Piece is nothing, like you said, nothing but like a note, that he will be able to like bring everybody back down to like
I feel like Nami is going. So Nico Robin.
How many people are actually like?
So Nico Robin would be cool. I feel like Zoro and Sanji ain't gonna rock with it. Nami ain't gonna rock with it. Chopper will rock with it. Brooke, like I feel like there's 3 people for sure that's not.
They'll be like, fine, like,
no.
shit in the box?
No. There's 3 people for sure that's going to be like, this some bullshit.
I'm sorry. You said in order to be Pirate King, you gotta find the One Piece. That don't sound like you gotta find friends.
Fam, I'm mad that you keep trying to put One Piece
No.
in friends together.
What?
Like,
One
I
Piece?
want you to find a treasure, nigga. If
because the Pirate King, the main dude who was the Pirate King,
so somebody
he got famous
like,
because he found the One Piece. He said he stashed the One Piece somewhere.
I need the One Piece.
You know what happened?
All the pirates are trying to find it.
He found friends, nigga.
No,
he found people
my
he
thing
loved.
It still gotta be a physical form.
No, it's not.
No,
It got to. You're talking about it gotta be a treasure. That means you don't treasure friendship. That's what that means.
No.
You don't look at your friends and go, I treasure that you in my life.
But I'm gonna be surviving, I'm gonna make my money. We've been fighting.
He didn't say you
We've been fighting for years.
Money. He didn't say he was gonna give you riches.
Well,
he said it's a treasure.
Yeah, because it's not about the money.
Treasure those relationships.
Because pirates,
I've been dying over.
Hold on. Because pirates, they value having the biggest bounty on them. Like that's
Look
how.
at that.
Right. Once you have the biggest, so like right now the Straw Hat Pirates, they got the biggest bounty on them right now. So like they top tier. Right, you know what I'm saying? Because that what measures your notoriousness of being a pirate.
I thought they were good guys. Like how they got the most like.
Apparently not.
No. Because the Marines don't like pirates, no
Even
matter what.
more.
The Marines is the police. So pretty much the Straw Hat Pirates, they're kind of like vigilantes.
Okay.
So the reason,
but they're still higher than every other pirate.
Well, because the Marines, because they're the ones that are going to all these towns.
This is proving my point. By
they're going to all these towns, saving these towns. They're killing they're beating up like the villain, like Doflamingo, right? He had a high one, but because the fights are huge and everything like that, they'll fight and they'll leave the town. The town's kind of fucked up, but the people in the town, they're like, oh, hey, Luke.
So they the Avengers.
Yeah, pretty much.
They the Avengers.
Pretty much.
They come to Island and fucking that whole shit. Like, y'all got it. We saved y'all. We saved y'all.
Pretty much.
Even more.
Pretty much.
Again, pirates, you want to have the most bounty. You ain't finna be ecstatic. Me and my niggas, we notorious. We notorious out here.
But how do you know when you find the One Piece? That's what I'm saying. Because they already the top pirate.
You get the little paper that say like, oh, this was the One Piece.
You try to make it an invisible thing. Like, bro, they gotta find a box.
He's trying to make it invisible thing. I'm saying there's something. There gotta be something.
You are going to find something, and it's going to be a sheet of paper that say, didn't you enjoy the journey? Wasn't it all worth it?
I want that motherfucker to say, look at you.
I want to get you. Wait. Hey, what if he opened it up and it's just a big ass mirror?
I want that.
And you standing there seeing just you and your people.
I want it to be confetti and fireworks.
You have all that, but it's still just a mirror.
It's a mirror.
At the top it says, "Look at y'all."
And you need a strong silence. A strong silence. Where this nigga be like,
it's old boy that be like, look at you. Like, you
I would cry. I know One Piece is getting close. I heard like it's getting close to its end.
They say that every year though, so I don't trust it yet.
If it really is, I gotta watch the last episode because if it becomes the journey.
If anything, I just want to know the last episode. I don't gotta watch the whole story.
Eventually, when I get some time, I will go through it because I be sparingly watching episodes, and it is a great anime.
It's a good ass anime, dog.
It's
deserving of the big 3, bro.
It's just 1,100 fucking episodes.
Yeah, it's just a lot. You gotta go back. You really gotta go back. You really got. My thing is, I feel like One Piece does One Piece have like arcs like Naruto, like where you can be like, I just want to start from here.
So the difference between One Piece and Naruto is Naruto had a lot of spoilers that if you truly wanted to, you could just skip.
One Piece don't.
One Piece don't got a lot of.
filler arcs. You mean filler arcs?
Filler arcs. When I tried to Google
which filler
One Piece filler arc, One Piece like non-filler watch, it gave me like 1050. Like instead of the 1,100, I had like 1050. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well, and that's what I was going to tell you because like a lot of these arcs, because like the crew is built based off of different arcs, right? Like when it starts, it's Luffy, and then he finds out like Nami, who's like
find new people and make arc. So it makes arc.
Yeah, so then he goes and he finds this arc where he finds Sanji is the chef, and then he finds Zoro, and then later on you get Chopper, you get Frankie. So
the first season I understand because
these are not first. This is not all first season.
Like, this is through
first season.
This is through nigga 1050.
Within first season,
where you at now is a nigga fully staffed.
Oh yeah, he been fully staffed for a while.
Like
fully staffed.
Right. That's what I'm like.
They keep on
telling me like this nigga. Well, so fighting one
the main staff is always it was Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Sanji, right? That's the main four, right?
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main four.
And
then later,
I remember when Chopper came in. I remember.
Well, yeah. Chopper's later because later on, what they do is they end up getting Nico Robin, right? And then they get Chopper, and then they get Frankie.
Oh, then
then they get Brooke.
I watched enough to Chopper.
Okay. Yeah, so you watch enough because you didn't even get to the Skeleton Man because that's when they get Brooke, he's one of the dopest motherfucking characters in the world.
I haven't got that far.
Right?
I watched enough to Chopper.
But then, like I said, they keep on adding more people.
You watched enough to know that at the end, it's going to be the journey along the way.
Because you know what? Here's why I like Brooke. Because these Twitter spaces be fire. Because they was like, create a new show based off of just like anime characters, right? So I said, I'm making a band show with Agretsuko.
Already, wait.
Nah.
Making the band.
Listen. Making the band with Agretsuko. You know what I'm saying?
With gotta walk for cheesecake.
With Jigglypuff.
Jiggly.
With Brooke. Who else I said? Who else be singing? Oh, with singing Vegeta.
Did Vegeta sing or did he dance?
He sung like a motherfucker.
I don't remember. I remember the dance.
He sung.
I feel like his dance.
You know what he did? I do remember because he had the microphone.
I feel like his dance is more pristine than the singing.
No, the microphone was definitely because remember he was doing this. Yeah. He had the little upside down smiley faces for eyes.
Definitely and then Killer Bee.
That's more rapping.
It doesn't matter. Making the band could be either. They had both.
Did they have a scene? No.
Sarah J was a singer.
Bro, shit.
Sarah J was the singer.
Right, who did he then?
I don't know.
Who directed it? Who directed it? Because you just really put a lot of niggas together. I'm like, bro, this shit sounds
who boss vibes? Who are good boss vibes?
Who's gonna organize a musical orchestra like this?
Beerus.
No. It can't be Dragon Ball Z. I don't want it to be Dragon Ball Z. Who's a boss vibe?
You named from a bunch of different animes.
Trying to think.
It got to be one that you didn't name already.
And we talking about like, bro,
who runs an evil organization in anime? That would seem like that would like
that would actually care about niggas making an album.
It got to be
a
villain that's like petty.
That's petty for money. Who gonna do some petty shit to niggas?
It's like a funny villain because it's like
Hitoma from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Yes, that is a good one right there.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Hunter.
Oh shit! You know who I forgot to add? Old girl from My Hero Academia.
Oh, the ear.
Yeah, she need to be in it.
Side note: the world has turned on My Hero.
They turned on My Hero.
My Hero is
niggas is not excited.
But they haven't done any new episodes or nothing.
No, the new season's coming.
The new season is coming.
The manga. Everybody's mad.
No, it's the last season.
Last season, people did not fuck with the last season.
But it came out so late now. People saying that now.
No, they've been talking about it all summer. But they're saying
it's coming back.
They're coming back, and they're like they're talking about the lineup. Like we about to have pretty much 7 days of fire anime.
Spy Family's coming back. Chainsaw Man
Jujutsu Kaisen, Mob Psycho.
Coming back.
When did that start? When did it start?
October. All of October.
October's gonna be that banana.
Let me tell you.
But My Hero has a day, and everybody's like, we can really skip that day.
Yeah, it's
really.
Yeah, niggas is not fucking with My Hero.
Bleach is gonna be back.
Bleach is back.
Anime.
You fuck with Bleach, right?
It must be this. No, I ain't watched Bleach.
You didn't watch Bleach.
It must be
the same reason why you don't watch One Piece. You might not watch Bleach because they have a lot of fucking episodes too.
Not as many.
They got like 400, 500.
They like 6. They like.
I
did my energy with Naruto. I do want to find another show that I would like, but I feel like I actually would rather watch Full Metal Alchemist.
You never watched Full Metal?
No, I haven't.
Like, all right.
Are you gonna watch Brother or is it Full Metal?
Or Brotherhood.
Brotherhood.
Because everybody tell me to watch that one first.
I was gonna say watch Brotherhood first because that's the one that's more closer to the anime,
I feel
more
like
deeper.
I feel like I'm gonna watch it.
Hey, you gonna fuck with Full Metal Alchemist? Bro. So here's what I've been telling niggas, right? Like I've been having these conversations with a lot of people about anime, right? And I'm like, look, Dragon Ball Z's story is not the best story. But as far as like that energy, like how like at a sports game, like that's how I feel with Dragon Ball Z, right? But when it comes down to story-wise, Full Metal Alchemist is up there with like Death Note. Like it's top tier story.
With Death Note?
Bro, it's such an amazing story with twists and turns, bro. Like it's up there, bigger.
I mean, would you give it the same twists and turns as Attack on Titan?
Yes, it's up there, bro.
Because I mean, what you said Death Note is not. Attack on Titan is really, to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It's ultimate, like a whole bunch of fucking.
Well, what I'm saying, like, I'm talking about story wise.
To be fair, by the way, Jujutsu Kaisen is not till next year.
Next year. Yeah, I said it wrong. Yeah, you're right. I meant Mob Psycho, but like,
Mob Psycho dropping.
Mob Psycho comes out
October. I fuck with Mob Psycho.
Me too. But story wise, I'm talking about a story that gets you in your feels, and get you wrapped up. Do you like? Wait, what? Like it's.
I started watching Gintama. And I'm like, only because of the humor of it. Like I started watching.
This is one of those ones that.
I mean, I definitely want another show.
I'm damn near saying like, stop all the anime you watching and watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I feel like I've been needing to get out of my way.
It's great.
I would.
It's great.
It's up there, bro.
You got a lot of time. You can watch a lot of anime at once.
That's up there, bro. It's up there like a motherfucker.
But you can watch more than one at once.
Lust is one of the top tier female villains I've ever seen. Lust is fire.
It is a great. You should definitely watch it very soon.
Well, I'm definitely gonna put
even the themes, the theme of equivalent exchange and everything. Like,
I want to watch it because I want to watch the Netflix actual live.
And then like also,
I didn't care about watching.
You watched it?
I watched it live. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it either?
But here's the
Rurouni
thing.
Kenshin live was.
Who?
Right now, the only live action anime that I fuck with is Assassination Classroom.
I didn't watch that live. I didn't think it was going to be good.
It was actually good. It was actually really fucking good.
But I actually want to watch Assassination Classroom before I watch it live.
You never watched it?
Oh, that's good. Too.
Okay, watch that too. That's matter of fact.
I started watching it, but I haven't.
Both of those, Full Metal Alchemist and Assassination Classroom, it's going to hit you in the feels.
Like I haven't
Assassination Classroom hits you in the feels.
Because
nigga, you be like, no.
Especially towards the end, you like, fam, why we got to do this?
Right, it hits you in the fucking feels.
You ever watched the anime?
Oh, what?
Rurouni Kenshin?
Rurouni.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like a samurai anime.
I feel like I've seen it, but
there's certain animes that like nigga, you gonna shed a thug tear. You gonna shed a thug tear on Assassination Classroom.
I started watching.
You gonna have a visceral. I did see that. I never watched it.
I've seen it, but I haven't watched it. Yeah,
you're gonna have a visceral.
It's actually in my playlist.
You're gonna have a visceral reaction to a character in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's one specific character that you are gonna be like, hey, fuck that nigga and everything he about.
Yeah.
Everything he about.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the memes by now about it.
I mean, I've always seen memes of Assassin's Classroom. I just never.
No, I'm talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
I mean, film. Oh, film. Oh, you talking about Full Metal? Yeah. I mean, if I did, I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah,
fair. I guess.
Because that was the first anime. So in my anime journey, when I was watching it, that was the first time that I really was like, "Hey, man, fuck this character."
And I guess not knowing the story,
fuck this
character. Memes probably won't mean as much.
Yeah, it won't mean as much because you see it like, wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, that's.
I know y'all talking about the whole dog, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like. So I've seen where so I know he has something to do with it, but I don't know what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you watch it, it's a visceral reaction. It take you there, dog.
Yeah.
It's up there.
I mean, when nigga even when niggas share a meme like there's like the hardest or the saddest moment in TV don't exist, and it's like that whole thing they got it. I'm like, bro, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking. Like I get it, but I do know that the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the story, but I don't know how it.
Yeah, see, and when you watch it, it's gonna hit you. You go like, "Hey, man, what the fuck?"
you definitely pause for a second, like,
right?
It's a lot. Fuck, dude.
I'm surprised you ever. I felt like you would have watched. I thought you definitely watched
during that epic that moment of especially during that time, like not saying it's been out forever, but. Like in the last, like maybe like we said even like 2 years, 10 years, damn near 10 years ago. Like for me, like that was like when that was still going, but I was in my like all of the rant, like Death Note got Death Note kind of put me in. So it was like Darker Than Black and all these other like darker animes. That's kind of I didn't have that. Dragon Ball for a moment in my life was like probably the only happier anime. That I watched, but I had a moment for like a year. Naruto, I was like, no, Naruto I was still watching because that was
like Bungo Stray Dogs coming back.
But that was like my two happy goal. Other than that, I was literally like once someone put me on Elfen Lied and Elfen Lied and
I didn't expect
Elfen Lied and what the fuck we just saying the other well, Darker Than Black and or Black Butler, that was my era. Like Tiger and Bunny, Black Butler, Darker Than Black, I think it's
Tiger and Bunny was an interesting thing to throw in that list of all the
Tiger and Bunny my shit though because it was
Tiger and Bunny.
And they got a second season.
In the list of everything that you added, and Tiger and Bunny, y'all.
Because like the only reason I say it because Tiger and Bunny to me during that time only popped up on Hulu. Like when that happened, like when. Like
I don't think I watched it on Hulu.
Like the moment y'all probably talking about.
I watched it on Netflix.
Like the moment y'all probably talking about like watching Brotherhood, whatever. Yeah. I was literally on an anime streak on Hulu. Like she was just running back. Like the Gray Man.
I started Bleach on Hulu, and then I
actually I don't think I've ever. No, I'm watching Euro. On Hulu
right now. This gets to the before we get into recommendations. I wonder what's your anime blasphemy. Like blasphemous moment, like the one like I never watched or I didn't like, or like what's the moment that you like everybody in the anime community fucks with this, and I never even watched it, or I never liked it, or I never tried it, or anything like that. Because I'll let you know mine's. Mine's is Hunter. Mine's is Hunter x Hunter. I've never watched Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah.
No, I always start and I never finish it, and so I probably got in like 7 episodes. Hunter x Hunter is mine.
Mine would be. Like brother, like
Full Metal. I think Full Metal would be up there. Cause Bleach, I understand because Bleach has a whole lot of episodes, but Full Metal, I feel like
you know what it would be.
You know what? No, I got a better one.
It's Soul Eater.
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater is the anime that people told me to watch a long time ago because of just the fact of like the story of like you know what I'm saying. And I watched like maybe the first episode, 2 episodes. I'm like,
mine's ain't it. You know, and mine's is blasphemous because I watched a good chunk of it, and I said, I don't like it. Gundam is to me is the weakest mech anime.
Bro, so many Gundams, so you gotta pick. You really gotta.
Well,
wait,
that's
all mech animes are trash.
Oh, even Gurren Lagann?
Hold on.
All mech.
Even Gurren Lagann? What?
It's okay.
Get the.
All right. So did you? All right.
That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
So let me roll up my sleeves.
Let's talk about it. I don't watch a lot of mech anime.
Let me cock back my guns.
I don't watch a lot. Gurren Lagann.
We holding the gun to him.
Gurren Lagann is definitely.
We holding the pistol to him.
That's the only one I will watch again because that's the only one that's like it's cool.
Let me cock back my gun, and I'm gonna ask you this real quick because it was out.
All other ones.
And the only reason it was out is because it is.
Hold on. I do gotta give a caveat because I know a lot of people call Attack on Titan a human mech.
No.
Okay, then we're good. Then my statement is good.
Like because there's one anime that he was on Cartoon Network and everything. And it's like it's my favorite.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Mech anime. It's my all-time favorite.
Barring I'll revise it. Barring Gurren Lagann, because I'll rewatch that. I don't mind.
I like Gurren Lagann in the sense of it was a story that was like mechs in like
it's one of those ones where I will pull it out of the mech anime. Like you better than this. You shouldn't be a part of that group.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you mine, and this really is my favorite. This is really my favorite mech anime, truly.
Hope you're prepared to probably be offended, because
the Big O.
Oh yeah.
I did not like it.
You didn't like the Big O?
Like the Big O.
How did y'all not like that?
I did not like the Big O.
What's so crazy about the fact that you didn't like it? Like the nigga was like Batman in a mech suit. He was literally Batman.
I don't know. I just
bro.
So my statement again, because I want y'all to rebuttal me in the comments. Bro. Show me if you give me a.
I didn't watch a lot of like.
Here's another blasphemous one. I don't know if it's blasphemous, but it's against the community. I didn't think. Wait, why can't I get a name? What's it was the Cowboy Bebop's knockoff.
Are you talking about the Cannon Buster thing?
I didn't think Cannon Buster was bad.
I mean, now you bring it up. We ain't talking about black people shit.
No, but I'm saying generally, I didn't think it was bad at all.
You saying that you like how people are saying it's bad? Yeah,
I did not think that.
I thought it was average at best. I didn't think it was like the
niggas because niggas say that he 0 for 2 because he also did Yasuke.
He is 0 for 2.
I think
he do Yasuke.
Yeah, he's definitely 0 for 2.
Now Yasuke was trash.
Yasuke
was fucking trash.
He's definitely 0 for 2.
But Cannon Buster to me was a solid 7.
That was a nigga who definitely knew he can get a Netflix deal. Like I don't know what you writing about, talking about, but
7
for what?
For
Yasuke.
Yasuke.
No, Yasuke. Sorry about Cannon Buster. Cannon Buster was a solid 7. I enjoyed a lot of Cannon Buster.
Cannon Busters gives me a smooth 5.
I give it a 7.
I was like 6 or 7. Like when I watched, like it was really.
5.
I think if you're gonna give it a 6, like for me, giving it a 6 is really. it wasn't the main character. It was really just like everybody.
I fuck with the character heavily, dog.
It was alright.
I fuck with it.
I feel like I was watching the Final Fantasy cutscene.
Smooth fuck.
Well, that's the fights. That's not the character.
No, the whole game in general. I feel like I was watching Final Fantasy. Like I feel like I was watching and it might have been the character designs. It might have been, but my thing is like I do enjoy Final Fantasy, but it's like I feel like. People try to put it into like
Final Fantasy. I want to put it in. I don't like Final Fantasy. I want to get into it. I just don't know where to start.
You don't play RPG.
But still,
you gotta really be on something really.
No, I like RPGs. It's just I feel like I was late to the game of Final Fantasy. So now I don't know where to start.
I mean, just start from 7.
I definitely do feel that's the one I started with.
Yeah, you gotta start from 7.
It do make
all
sense.
the other because I think I played maybe 5. But most of those were like.
Nah, but will I be? But will I be? Because see, I hate. So what I've been doing is.
You'll be fine with the story.
Okay, because
story wise, yeah.
Well, because that's what it's like. That's when the whole reason why I was like, let me start Assassin's Creed over, and while right now I'm currently playing God of War from the beginning because I'm like I don't want to miss shit.
Yeah,
you'll be fine with the story.
If anything, story wise, 7 actually created the continuity of like more people in games. Like
a lot. I swear, I know like 3 of my other friends were like, the first time I knew about Final Fantasy, it was at 7. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
How did I get here?
Yeah, like Final Fantasy. Like I actually played 1, 2, and 3 on Nintendo. Like Nintendo. Like
I was gonna say, matter of fact, console. Check out my interview with Hannah Hall from The Shy because she's been an OG Final Fantasy game player from the beginning.
Yeah,
she knows. And when we had the conversation, it was blasphemous to her that I've never even played a Final Fantasy.
It should be. Like I said, my thing is,
I've never played. I know, but I feel the only reason I'm like, I don't want to get invested and be like, what the fuck's going on?
Do you at least save them so you can go back and play them? Like.
What you mean save them?
Because like certain ones, we got the.
No, because I didn't know where to start. But Bacardi said start at 7. I started at 7.
Yeah, just like my thing is like I said, from my Nintendo years of playing the game, like my Nintendo years playing the game, like all of those have really been 8-bit digital.
Yeah,
real turn based. Like when you really get into 7 is when you started doing more open world. Like so that's everybody is like that's when they changed. Like they had moments where they tried shit.
Yep.
But 7 is to me the official like. This is 3D world game. You on chocobos driving everywhere, like all that random encounters and shit. Like all that came in 7.
Okay.
So it's like everything before that was really a turn-based RPG.
Yeah. 7 is where I started. 7. I don't know anything of 1 through 6. So
like I didn't even know like what made it so great. Like I played like a couple other ones, but even when 7 came out, I didn't know it was like a series. Like I was just like this is another game because it's like another story. Like this is another game.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. So like when people start telling me like the whole Final Fantasy series like all these random stories of this like I'm like oh now it makes it what people play 1 because there's like enemies and shit in 1 that are still out in 7 like now you see them in 3D you know what I'm saying like you see them like expand out so it's really one of those things where it's like the universe of Final Fantasy gets better as they get the graphics get better because all these enemies and characters are going to just get like they all part of the story in some way you know what I'm saying.
Well, let's get into some recommendations, man. I'll go first because I want to let the world know that Knockout City is fucking back, nigga.
Oh, you played Turtles?
Oh, my God. Nigga, I've been having a fucking blast. Nigga, I am Ralph. I got the fucking Dragon Ball Z Scouter with Ralph.
They got a Scouter on there?
Oh, they been had a Scouter.
They got Dragon Ball.
Oh, they been had the Dragon Ball Z Scouter.
Is it an actual Dragon Ball Z Scouter?
It's an actual Dragon Ball Z Scouter, nigga.
It doesn't do something or it's just in there?
It's just there. It's just for
but
aesthetics.
I mean, like, is there a Dragon? I didn't know they had a Dragon Ball thing.
No, it wasn't a Dragon Ball. So when they first came out, they had all these like little things, like references. Okay. And I saw a nigga with the Dragon Ball Z Scouter, and I said, I am going to play until I unlock that. Okay. And I got it. And then I was like, oh,
but
bet.
It wasn't like an official Dragon Ball Z. Like, it's probably an official Scouter, but it wasn't like a.
It wasn't a Dragon Ball Z collaboration.
It wasn't a drop,
it wasn't a drop. But I
missed that completely.
Yeah, nigga. But they got a whole new stage. They got a new a ball. It was like I said, it's like a ricochet ball. Like you throw it at a nigga and it bounce back to you, and then you can catch it and you can throw it back again.
Oh, okay.
Like, bro, I've been having so much fun. It's like back in the day. It's back in the day. It's like how we was when we were.
We definitely got to get back.
I fucking love Knockout City again. They fixed their servers. And nigga, I'm back here being a beastie. Nigga, I'm out here going crazy.
We definitely got to get
and like I said, I think, I mean, the unfortunate thing about it is I don't want to send y'all off. You do got to pay to get the turtles. It's $19.99.
That did throw me off. I was pissed.
You got to pay.
I logged in, thought I was finna get the turtles with the battle pass. I'm finna.
Yeah, me too.
Finna grind for this.
I paid the $19.99 for the turtles, and I'm playing as Ralph right now. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going so fucking ham. And It's the little small things that I love.
It's just a skin, bro.
It is a skin. But it's the little small things that I love. It's the little small things I love. I love when I'm on a team with like 2 other niggas and they also the turtles, but they're also like other turtles. Like I be playing with random. Yeah, because it'd be me and then somebody be like, oh, he Leonardo, he Michelangelo, and we be busting ass.
Like, niggas being their favorites.
That's why we gotta all be on there so we can be Leo around
niggas being their favorites. Like, oh, we got.
Wait, no, he gonna be Donnie. Donnie your favorite, right?
Michelangelo.
No, Mikey yours, and you gonna be Leo. Oh. Who said it? I thought one of y'all had Donnie. Okay, maybe I'm tripping.
But Donnie is my second favorite.
Yeah,
Donnie, yeah, of course.
See, Leo's mine's Michael. Mikey's my second. I know not Leo. Ralph mine. Sorry about Ralph is mine. Mikey my second.
Ralph is. I've never really heard a lot of people who actually like.
Man, I fucking love Ralph.
I like Ralph. Because Ralph is the first.
Like the red.
No, it's not the red. Most characters that you think about all the characters that I love, like Ralph, right? You know what I'm saying? He the knuck if you buck nigga, right? Fucking my favorite Batman character out of the Bat family and everything is Nightwing. Why? Because he get the pistols and you know what I'm saying? He beat you up with the motherfucking batons.
So a nigga who like fuck these rules.
Yeah, I like the rogue. I like the nigga that's about the action, dog. Like those are always my favorite. Like my favorite villains, even in DC, like you know what I'm saying, like Arkham Knight. You know what I'm saying? Deathstroke. You know what I'm saying? Like I like them type of villains. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that's like a tactician with like 2 pistols. Like even when I be playing video games, like niggas be having the fucking ARs.
Oh, so you like Ralph because he got 2 sides.
I like Ralph because he got 2 sides and he about that action.
Leo got 2 swords.
I mean, he does.
But the sword.
And Mike
he
got
about that action with those swords.
Mike got 2
Leo.
nunchucks.
The reason why I don't fuck with Leo heavy, like Leo's my least out of all.
My least too.
It's because I feel like he is square. He police as fuck.
Y'all square.
But that's how the TV. That's how TV.
Y'all square.
That's how TV showed him out to be. Like,
yeah.
He might not be in real life.
He might not.
But this nigga
Because
he always, hey guys, we gotta stop.
He always enforcing the rules.
Yeah.
He's trying to stop Mikey from having fun, and Mikey and Ralph is usually the ones that's having fun.
Yeah,
because Donnie always fucking with his tech.
I don't want to hear this.
Donnie always fucking with his
like
tech.
he telling on Splinter. He telling niggas. Splinter waking niggas up in the night like Leo told me what the fuck you was on.
See Ralph, I feel like Ralph the one nigga that's gonna be like,
Ralph don't come home. That's why Ralph be gone.
Here you go.
He like Leo, I'm telling. Like I ain't gonna even be here till you see the nigga. Like,
I'm talking about Deuce is talking about he like Ralph only because it's red. I like Leo because he got swords.
Yeah, but also Ralph be kicking it with Casey Jones. Them niggas be in the streets, nigga. Him and Casey Jones be in the streets like, hey, nigga, let's go.
When I was a kid, me and my brother,
let's go fuck these Foot Clans up.
And the orange parrot is definitely Leo.
Yeah, but yeah, man, Knockout City is fucking back, dog. I've been having fucking fun. Also, GTA Online. I ain't been trolling no more. I've been actually doing fucking missions.
I heard they finally put up a thank you, so it's like they kind of sunsetting that. I saw they finally put up a thank you for all the years of GTA 5 and GTA Online.
Oh, like, you think we might
Because 6 coming. Because they announced there's going to be a female protagonist this time.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So it's going to be dope. But GTA Online, like I said, I think I talked about it last time, but like they got this whole mission. They really incorporating Dr. Dre in fucking the game. And like that mission is so fucking cold. But I unlocked a whole body shop, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm doing these missions on these body shops. So,
right, cars and all shit.
Yeah, because I got this whole criminal enterprise going and everything. Like I said, I got my
felon.
Oh yeah, he felon because like I be modding people's motorcycles and shit from a motorcycle club and then delivering it and shit like that. And I finally unlocked the oppressor.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's the flying motorcycle.
Caucasian?
No, the flying motorcycle with the missiles.
I thought you unlocked the Caucasian.
You know what I'm saying? Like, pointed to me like I was finna be like,
because I feel like you play GTA more than Bacardi.
I don't play.
So y'all ain't never seen a nigga with the flying motorcycle with the missiles? Like, he be just
okay, I do see that.
I finally unlocked that bitch.
That shit turn into goddamn. What's the name? What's the other show?
I'm just glad the nigga pointed to me like, got it.
Well, because that's a game changer. Because like. That motherfucker has homing missiles, and it's a fast ass flying motorcycle. So a lot of the times, if you playing online and you get randomly blown up, it's usually because there's a nigga on the oppressor riding around doing that.
That's the worst name for something that can be above everybody.
It's the oppressor too. It's the oppressor too. It's the second version.
Rockets down to kill everybody.
I mean, that's what you would call it, though. It is an oppressor.
Yeah.
God.
It fucks. No, it changed the game because nigga, you be high up
to log in and be like, all right, I'm finna go start my mission. And you die. It's like oppressor killed you.
Yeah, because you don't let niggas rise up.
It don't say the bike killed you. It said the person. But the bike is the oppressor.
Of course, it's gonna say that.
But like, bro, I got this whole mobile like terabyte motherfucking truck where like you can like alter your guns and alter your fucking vehicles. Like I'm out here.
They got a food truck now for your guns.
Bro, I'm out here doing missions
I'm not
and
on
shit.
GTA Online.
Bro, I ain't beat GTA. I need to beat the game, so I don't know what the
You
fuck.
didn't beat
Like, no,
I'll
bro.
beat the game.
Hey, the game. Who did you choose to kill at the end?
Ooh, I don't remember. Whatever I picked.
Fam, I watched some random video.
I killed Trevor.
And it actually made me make.
I killed Trevor.
I watched some random video.
Because I kept Michael. Because
I don't know if
as
it's
Franklin,
real.
you got to choose to kill Trevor, kill Michael, or don't kill nobody.
You're right.
I killed Trevor.
Killed somebody.
I killed Trevor.
There was no way I was
the hillbilly. The hillbilly's Trevor. Michael is
Yeah,
the
okay,
one.
that's what I killed. Okay.
Yeah.
Like somebody made it. I don't know if I was a mod or whatever, but like I was watching somebody's YouTube video.
That's the only reason I wanted to get the computer.
Where he was
because you get the
uncovering
mods.
shit like that. Whatever. It's like he was like, bro, it's a rumor that if you killed Michael instead and go back to the house.
Oh no, that's not a rumor. It happened.
They do the ritual.
Yeah, they do the
bring him
ritual.
back.
Yep.
So he.
Well, they don't bring him back, but you see them doing the ritual like they're trying to bring him back.
But like I say, he was watching the video. He didn't kill Michael, so he's like, I'm just watching the video.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, I'm sucking. I don't want to play the whole game over again. You know what I'm saying? But like this nigga was playing it, and it really turned into a hard. Like he like was there, and I think he shot or stopped. Like he like stopped the ritual.
Oh yeah, they'll come after
And
you.
then now you like in the fucking Michael house.
Yeah, and they coming after your ass.
And they bite you. You know what I'm saying?
Dog,
Like,
the secrets online, because like, dog, this is the wildest shit about GTA Online. They add little small random shit that like, wait, what? So like right now they added this thing where there's these random ass skeletons around, and you see it, and then you search the body and you get this key or you get a map to somewhere, you follow that map, and then you find like some unlocked treasure. They even got this thing like you be running around and all of a sudden you see like this plane on fire, right? And it's just fine, and then it crashes, and then if you go to it, then yeah, police come swarm you, immediately 3 stars. But if you dive down in the sea and get to whatever the box is, it's like 60,000 worth of cash. So, but it's like it's all these.
So
random,
it really is random shit going on in the world.
Random shit going on in that bitch, dog.
So is the, before we done, like real quick, because I saw that in the same video too. Like, is the Leatherface thing real? Have you heard anything about that?
I didn't hear about the Leatherface.
So there's apparently there was like an island. Like there is an island. He did it. He went to the island, but I feel like
it's not an
timing.
Island. Were you talking about the heathenist people, like they're like nude and they're trying to eat you and kill you and shit like that?
No, like I watched the video. Like he was watching somebody else's video, and then he did it. But like that's what we didn't know if it was like a mod or not. Cause like he was on this random island, and it was like people dead or whatever. It was like a note saying like save like the whatever survivors. Yeah. And he got to this house, and you couldn't get into the house, but you can see the survivors. But he went to the back. And literally, like Leatherface is like in the back, like cutting up somebody.
Oh, that one I gotta look it up. I didn't see that one.
And when he like walked into the room with him, whatever, and he turned around and saw him, it was like a chase scene to kill him, whatever.
Oh no, see, I didn't say, because there's a whole cult. There's a whole cult that like you go on the website and then you sign up to the cult, right? And it seems like regular, right? It's like, oh, do this, right? Do this. Go find this statue. Go do this, right? You find it, right? And then they were like, the last mission, they were like, all right, hey, we need you to go steal this from this, but it's going to get like a little bit crazy, right? So you get there, you steal it, and then you have the option to give them the money or run off with it. But if you don't give them the money, then they forever chasing your ass, right? But then there's also one where you sign up to this website. They're like, hey, do you like to kick it with people? Do you want to have fun? You sign up, right? And then all of a sudden, like you be doing a mission or you something like that, or you be in an area, and all of a sudden you just get knocked out. And then you wake up naked into this nudist camp. And then you don't know what happened to you during that time, but like now you escape, and now you escape, but then the nudist camp is after your ass like a motherfucker.
Well, that's a lot.
It's a lot going on in GTA, dog.
That's why I don't be able to be cutting out recommendations. y'all just be going mile a minute on recommendations.
GTA was wild.
I fuck with GTA heavily, dog. Like because like it's even like.
You can just say GTA.
I can't cut.
Well, here's the thing about
30-minute segment.
Here's what I realized about GTA.
You're going in though.
But this is where I think like we can. I'm gonna try to find a way to finagle is in it. JB Smooth has a whole radio station on GTA, right? In general, right? Called the Chakra, and it's literally, if you was just to listen to it from front to back, that's probably a good 2-hour show of JB Smooth, top tier JB Smooth comedy, right?
He just talking
as a show,
shit.
but it's him and a host. He talking about unlocking your chakra. He like, you got to meditate. You got to go.
Oh, he's doing,
like it's this whole thing, and I was like, and then what's old boy Danny McBride? When you go to the countryside, same thing. Got like a 2-hour show of him against the government. Fuck the government. Talking like this conspiracy shit, right? And I was like, dog, like that is some top tier shit. Like to think about it, like, hey, Bacardi, we gonna get Geekset and GTA 6,
right?
And then all y'all got to do is give us 2 hours of random banter about some bullshit. Like that's a goal of mine now, because I'm like, we can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We make whatever, like, welcome to Los Santos, crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then we just start talking about some bullshit.
Yeah, we definitely randomly. We out here.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love that aspect of it, because I'm like, think about, because you think about
I don't want to encourage him, but I'm trying to. Like,
no, but you think about all that they put into the video game, all they put into the mechanics, but then also there's somebody who's like, all right, we need to make legit radio station shows that could run on this motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
Like that to me, that's why GTA is like the GOAT, because it's like there's so much that go into it. The fake advertisements, the commercials, the videos, the music, the radio stations, outside of the game mechanics.
Which to me was why they got that shit got to ride for 10 years.
Oh yeah.
Like nigga, like cuz we put a lot in this. Nigga, like
we gotta milk this bitch till we get this money back.
Y'all whole deal is for a 10-year deal. Like we want your likeness and everything for 10 years. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, well, it's not JB Smooth. I forgot what his name. I think it's like, I forgot. I can't.
You do all that shit in one JB Smooth.
It's clearly JB Smooth's voice.
But he's not. Yeah. That's not.
But he's not JB Smooth. Yeah. Because like the only characters that's in it, like I said, that in general, like you got DJ Pooh, Dr. Dre.
Yeah, he's still going. He describing everybody. Because
you asked.
Yeah, DJ Pooh, Dr. Dre, fucking Scott Storch is in that shit. Like it's niggas like that. But like for the radio station, yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's my recommendation.
That was your recommendation.
Well, it was Knockout City and GTA.
It was everything.
That was a lot.
All right, mine is. I'm gonna do mine. Yeah, I'm gonna do mine. Mine is Spiderhead. I just actually watched this recently.
Ooh.
Spiderhead, Chris Hemsworth. I actually thought it was really fucking good, and it's based on a story called Escape from Spiderhead, which is about prisoners pretty much locked in a island facility kind of thing. And Chris Hemsworth is like this mad. To me, I wanted to call him mad scientist, but he's using these devices that people have on their back that kind of like, to me, as you start watching the show, it really just kind of attacks on their senses and like heightens or the flow through. Like he has like the main one is one like called like N40, and it's supposed to be like the love acting. He called it love acting, but it really is that. Like as I turn this up on y'all. Anybody in the room, you're gonna be like, y'all attractive, like you the most attractive thing in the world. So it's a show about him doing all these tests on these people within it, within this facility. And like I said, the story, I don't want to get far into it, but like I said, it's based on a book which is called Escape from It. So that means the main the actual character who goes against Chris Hemsworth is as trying to figure out his way how to escape out of it. So but. Like even when you read it, and I'm not gonna dive far in it, but when you read about reviews or whatever, people are already like calling like Chris Hemsworth like best performance. Like he's really over it's not Thor. You got to think it's not Thor. It's like he's this really over the top eccentric ass fucking like scientist like that but he's like really he of course he's using it himself. Yeah. So he's this really like that Steve Jobs. It's on Netflix too.
Okay.
But yeah, that'd be mine.
I'm gonna go Stone Ocean Part 2.
Oh, I've been hearing good shit about Stone Ocean.
Part 2 was great.
Yeah. I've been hearing good shit.
Watch Part 1. It gets a little wilder, It's along the same lines of any JoJo's. The only thing I don't like is that I felt like we were told that it was only going to be a part 1 and 2. And then they
pulled the Attack on Titan on us.
They pulled the Attack on Titan. There's a part 3.
Titan on niggas.
So it's like, fam, I'm not trying to.
And I heard it ended on a major cliffhanger.
But so did part 1.
But
so
this one,
this one was a little worse of a cliffhanger
because it hit you. Yeah,
I heard. It's just like, fam, you told me it was gonna be 2 parts. Why is there a 3rd part?
Attack on Titan did it.
Attack on Titan did it.
And so, but it's definitely worth watching. Don't wait till part 3 comes out and be like, I'm going to binge the whole season.
Yeah,
it's a great time.
I got to catch up on all of my
JoJo's.
Yeah.
Where did you end at?
I think I'm done at like I think I might have stopped at 4, maybe season.
Oh, so you got a while.
Golden Wing.
Yeah.
You gotta watch.
Golden Wing, yeah. Like I think.
I'm gonna do a blind recommendation. I didn't watch it yet, but I've been seeing everybody talk about it in clips. RRR. I don't know what this is. It's this Bollywood movie. You guys seen clips? I know you have.
Oh, the Bollywood movie.
That motherfucker look
fire.
fire.
That's on Netflix too.
Bro, this movie is 3 hours long.
It looks so fucking fire from the clip.
Somebody try to do a lot of. Somebody do some Avengers time with some Bollywood budget.
It's so wild.
I feel like about half. I feel like a half through the movie, niggas gonna be definitely off camera now. Like
the clips that I seen,
bro. 3 hours,
bro. I'm gonna just explain the one clip that I saw that sold it on me. So this is what I know about the story because I watched it's pretty much this royal family comes over to I don't know the town, so I don't want to like misrepresentate whatever. But they go over to whatever town. They get a liking to this girl. They say, "You coming with us?" And they take the girl. The top nigga, soldier nigga, he's licensed by that city, that town, that area. Say, "You need to go get her back." He goes to get her back. They hire another top Bollywood type nigga to stop him. But then they end up like, and I'm talking about Bollywood over the topness. Both of them.
I mean, of course I was.
So then they realize, oh, we on the same shit, and then they team up.
Could it sound like Assassin?
It is. But this is the scene that sold me, right? Is whoever the girl is, she's in trouble. They under a bridge, water, fire everywhere. Both of these
Why
niggas.
is the water?
I don't know. Both of these niggas jump off the bridge, right?
On both sides.
On both sides. He grabs the girl, right? He's swinging. Grabs the girl.
They on ropes.
Swing. Throw her back, right? He throw a flag to the nigga because they got the flag. So he comes with the flag, grab the girl, throw the flag to the nigga. The nigga, let me go back.
Yeah, please.
He takes the flag, right? When he jumps off, runs it on the water, right? But we don't know why. Runs it on the water, throws the flag to him, give it to the girl, and grab the girl, throw the girl back. He sees, oh boy, he's like, I gotta come back and save you. Oh boy, wraps himself up in the wet flag, goes through the fire to make sure that he doesn't get burned. Come back. The guy, he grabs him, saves him, brings him back. Like, dog. It's wild. Amazing action.
A lot of that was off mic because you was turning.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They see it on the screen. They see what I'm doing. But like, yeah. It looks, I'm talking about Bollywood action to the top. I'm watching that motherfucker this weekend.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it. I definitely see it on my Netflix.
I'm watching that motherfucker this weekend, dog.
Okay.
So before we get into OG recommendations, I do want to give you a moment.
Oh, now we're going to give me a moment. Like
we been wanting to give you a moment.
We deep in this.
Hey, it don't matter. We got to talk about it. Because Bacardi out here doing some motherfucking GOAT level shit. And I don't think you understand how excited I am about this.
I mean, like I said, we're in fall season, and we're like, if you see the shirt,
yeah, buddy.
Now we in new merch for the fall season. You definitely put in the spot because I'm definitely ready. Like I'm ready to go now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I mean, like I said, me and Marcus, KMG,
shout out King,
that we're working on the Geek. Do what you love what you do. If everybody knows what I've been doing, I've been posting, or how we talk about it's just in the merch in general. Like what we talk about in my merch, and the brand that I'm trying to do with Geek is about talking about everybody's passions and love, and it's really like it's not like a Nike brand. It is a just do it in a sense, but it's more of a brand of like for us and people who have self-expression, who's trying to lead the non-traditional, like the traditional 9-to-5 workplace to like really survive in their own and use their skill sets and they love and their passions to do these things.
Yeah.
So like I said, me and King are actually working on, in general, like I said, you're going to go through September where I'm going to be doing a lot of releases. Like I said, by the time the episodes come, you might have saw maybe 2 or 3 releases before the episode drops. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, all of September, we're going to be talking about everything I'm going to be dropping for the fall season that kind of circles around this statement about doing what you love, loving what you do, and trying to embody that. And then on top of that, I'm going to be doing more with KMG and King on actually bringing Geekset and more of my people that I feel are unique in the talents and the skill sets that they do in their life to try to be more of my models of understanding what it means to be geeked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm trying to really break the mold. It's what we always trying to do. Like everybody's a geek in their own right.
And that's why I'm excited about it because
everybody's a geek in their own
the
place.
slogan means so much to me because it's like I feel like the evolution of Geekset is that. That we've been in this realm where our focus is not just us. It's let's amplify people's voices. Let's celebrate the people that are doing what they love and loving what they do. And I just love that. And let me give you your flowers real quick, because I started thinking heavily about it, like what Geekset stands for. Like for the longest, it was just Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. Right. And we rolled off of that for a good 5 years, right? But for a good 5 years.
You're gonna be 5 is gonna be the 19th.
Yep. But where we blended and things changed, and I give all the credit to you, is like when you started doing the do what you love what you do, to me, it's like it just clicked. Like, yo, this is all what Geekset is about. Because even with one-on-one with Deuces, the angle of one-on-one with Deuces is to have different conversations, but also have people embrace their geek side, right?
Right.
Things like that. Geekset Rewind, same thing. We was like, you know what? We're going to deep dive about these animes, these shows and stuff like that, because we love these properties, but let's show why we love these properties, right?
I mean,
and so it's like, it became that. And so like, without you even consciously trying to do it, you help define everything what Geekset is about. And so it's like, it's one of those things that I latched on to heavily, because like now, even when I tell people, even when I explain how we are changing what Geeked is, I tell people all the time, I'm like, yeah, Geek. I was like, but we're changing that narrative. It's not just the book smart, the nigga that knows about, tech and everything like that. Like, no, if you're a geek about something, that means that you can go in intensive conversation and details about a specific topic. Yeah. Because you love it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like that's why I want to make sure you get your flowers in regards to this whole Geekset 3.0 that we're doing, because it's like, you help define what our purpose is.
Yeah, it's self-expression. Like I feel like we all are, like me and Diz talked about it too. Like at some point, or not even at some point, because we actually are in our own ways moving in that way. Like everyone's finding their areas in Geekset, like our niche in Geekset, and you have to figure out how to, like, if this is what you actually like, you like it's like jumping into it. Like if someone randomly jumps into a pool of Geekset, like of us, like we already got our shit established, but someone else jumps in and just works with us and be like, I want to do this. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really like, it's one of those moments where, like, if you are given the actual freedom to, like, work in a space that you can just be your own creative person. Yep. Your self-expression is, like, what you would, like, that's what you're, that's
what you're geeked about.
It's about, like, bro, you giving me the actual, like I said, like, when I talk about my, like, doing this, is like, if someone gave me the money to just be like, all you gotta do is make clothes. Like, just be creative and make clothes. Do whatever.
Even the way we describe it, because like I often tell people, I'm like, look, Didge, when it comes down to the videos, Didge is gonna watch. He's gonna watch YouTube tutorials. He's gonna watch masterclass and stuff. A lot of people be like, that's tedious as shit. But to Didge, that's nothing. Right? When I think about how you be creating the shirts, like a lot of people just go to Cafe Press, upload an image, and order a boat. Yeah. But where you are actually cutting out the words, you are picking out the fonts, you are going in as like, and you know what I'm saying? And even like we joked on you earlier about it, but like you are particular about the fabric. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, and people may look at that as tedious, but like, no, that's something that you love. That's easy for you, marketing, putting together this campaign. Or like where, like how the research that I do to find people to interview about, right? People may be like, dang, I didn't even think about that, but that seems like a lot of work. But to me, I'm like, no, this is just part of the gig. Yeah. This is part of it. But it's not tedious to me to scan through somebody's Twitter or go to find. Right, no, yeah. It's like, but that's part of that. And so it's like, you doing what you love, and you love what you do because the output, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, I love how your revelation was it, like even the conversation me and you had where you was like, damn, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a moment of vulnerability, but you was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are rocking my shit, and people are just giving it to Geekset. Yeah. But then when you had that revelation, like, but you know what? Every time niggas is on screen, every time we doing something, I'm seeing the stuff that I created on y'all. Yeah. And now you find that love there. Like, to me, that is the essence of do what you love what you do.
I mean, because you want to have the same space or whatever. Like I said, like, and it flows in that. Like I said, what Didge does, and talking about, like, me talking about my fact, like how y'all saying about that, like, it's no different when we was on Didge early in videos. Yeah, where you like, nigga, I need space and line up. I need color. Like, we got to have all, like, where you like, bro, what the fuck is you even talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, like, even like the small things. Like, when because remember, y'all gave me flack when I was like, hey, make sure y'all take when we was talking about trying to get the gaming going. Yeah. And I was like, make sure y'all take a picture. And you like, Nigga, what?
Yeah,
I'm like, take a picture. I'm like, nigga, give me the picture
It's
though.
about really attacking something that you like, especially if you really in it. So it's like, like I feel like I said, I feel like what I'm trying to do in this aspect, like I said, if you've been rocking with Geekset for a long time, and you've been, like I said, if you've been around and know that we, do no dubs and all, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it really changed from me.
If you around them first fucking
like
them first tees with the small even before that when we had the small Geekset logo here that was like, fam, you clearly just went to a website, uploaded an image,
upload some shit. Like I said, like so. It's like,
I think I got those free from Vistaprint.
So like I'm saying, like if you really see. Like for me, it's like my idea it's trying to make that change of the color. And like I said, like when the more people start realizing what I'm trying to do with Marcus and KMG and like the documentary, I am trying to put a documentary together that goes and coincides with.
Hey man, we documentarians in this bitch, nigga.
I wouldn't say documentary, I said short film.
Nah, documentarians in this bitch, nigga. We got two docs. Black Geek Doc and then Love What You Do campaign.
Like I feel like no one like.
I don't know what he calling it yet.
He fizzled out so hard.
He definitely threw me somewhere.
But Geek Doc and his shit.
No, I said Love What You. I at least said the slogan.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think it's one of those aspects like that we're gonna eventually get to these points where I think like I said, for me, I feel like what I had to talk to Dig about, I feel like I am the first of the three that like I'm using somebody to kind of document a portion of what Geekset has done for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like you eventually would have somebody like, bro, I just want to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? Whether we part of it or whatever, but it's like, I want to talk my
So
thing.
I'm going to keep it a bean. After hearing what you were trying to do today, I was like, damn. Ooh. I was like, idea I had was like, oh, we should have somebody do a short film on Dig and his process, and then me and my process, and we have all these series about like Geekset. Like, that's what I was thinking about.
So like, I mean, I feel like I know we are trying to at some point doing this for so long. We need documentation of the things that we've really done.
Oh yeah.
Working with people, doing things with us, trying to show that like we are as a group trying to bring light to everybody.
Right.
But we need people to bring light to us too.
Yeah.
Like to do like, cause we are in the same space trying to live our dreams. So while we acknowledging everybody, you know what I'm saying, we trying to live our same dreams too. So it's like
now my wheels is I got ideas.
But I mean
3-hour episode.
No, we
really?
We good.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
All right,
I'm done now. Talking.
I'm done now. He cut me like he threw me like I'm done now. Like,
all right.
Well,
OG recommendation.
Nigga hit me on the knee like cuz.
Oh, who did?
Yeah, done like cuz.
Hey, we had a lot to talk about today. Niggas was in there. Niggas had a lot.
Niggas was just going.
Niggas had a lot.
I'm watching the clock. And
well, you know why? You didn't set up the timer.
What nigga said though?
No, we got a new set, but you didn't set up the timer.
The timer.
Because I'm just looking.
So we didn't have that extra to help us out.
You didn't see that. I mean, at least for Rudy, like I don't care about that.
It started with the Grand Theft Auto, and I was just like,
that shit.
I was like, bro, I'm just watching the clock, like, bro.
Because that means you started that shit at 2. At 2 hours, it's like, bro, we running into 3 now. Like,
we was at like 2:15, and I was just like,
all right,
we good now.
OG recommendation. So if you want to get in on the Geek Year 2, part 2,
September 19th, we're gonna be doing pre-orders for our Geekset Day.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We haven't
talked about it. We'll figure it out.
Is that the podcast? Like
that would be
that
next
Friday
podcast. No, we have the podcast early that week.
We do?
Oh yeah, y'all out of
town. We're gonna be out of town next podcast.
We are?
2 weeks from now, we'll be in Denver.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that about it. Damn. Okay.
So like, and y'all not come back Monday. Like we can't do it Monday or Tuesday or whatever. Right?
We get back Monday, but I don't know what time. Well, okay. I don't know what time Monday.
I don't know what time Monday is. I got you.
Because I'm also off Tuesday, so that'd be no.
I'm not off Tuesday, but either way it goes, we can figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, so I'm like,
so we're either gonna podcast. You'll get the podcast either.
You'll get the podcast,
or you're gonna get it the same
and
day.
And then when is podcast day?
Geekset Day would be
the 19th. That Monday. It's the 19th.
That when we come back?
Of the week. No, the Monday of the week that we leave. So we leave that Friday, but Geekset Day is that Monday.
When you come back.
All right.
No, the Monday we leave. Like Monday.
The Monday early of that week.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah.
But yeah, go to GeeksetPodcast.com.
So what it is? That's what it is. The podcast day is actually that Friday.
Yeah.
So we could actually podcast on Geekset Day. And like that would eliminate everything.
Okay.
Like we podcast early, so
we'll figure it out.
Maybe, and I'm gonna try to be on this nigga.
You might get an early podcast.
You might get a live Geekset Day podcast.
You might get a lot of shit because we got a lot of people now that's fucking with us. Hopefully, we got some good news that we can announce on Geekset. Ooh, I'm a push for it. I'm about to tell them, hey, just so y'all know.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta wrap it up.
All right, but so GeeksetPodcast.com. Go ahead and get some of the old merch too, because Geek Year 2 is still rocking heavily, dog.
You can get this.
Heavily.
This might be just a digit.
Hey,
Happy Moves is definitely.
Hey, I literally asked Didge. I said, when did he put Happy Moods on it?
That's a Didge exclusive.
Happy Moves was my first Geek line. Like,
join our Patreon.
I had Do What You Love What You Do. Happy Moods.
I don't think I got any Happy Moods.
Stay yourself. Be yourself.
I got Stay Yourself.
A whole bunch of
I ain't got no Happy Moods.
Join our Patreon. Maybe you'll get a Happy Moods.
Yeah. Happy Moods was really on the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Easily.
Happy Moods was literally on that aspect of it.
It's green.
It's green.
Of course it is.
Well, because I got a green one and it doesn't say Happy Moods.
He didn't think he was happy that day.
All right.
I think got two cousins. Me that I happen to find a white Happy
But yeah,
Moods.
hey, what Didge said, man. Patreon.com/Geekset, man. Listen, we are purposing all those funds to the Black Geek documentary. We will be at AWA, man. If you are hearing this and you're going to be going to Anime Weekend Atlanta, we are going to be there. Check us out. We're going to be at the Geeks. We're going to be filming for the Black Geek documentary. You guys know how we do, man.
And we'll be out there partying.
And partying. But yeah, man, like I said, go to patreon.com/Geekset. You get early episodes. You get that chance to ask guests that we talk to on one-on-one with Deuces. You actually get the behind the scenes vlog by King Media, man. That is so dope about the Black Geek documentary. You're not going to get that anywhere else. So if you really want to know the process and what we've been working on and how we've been doing, that's one of the best places to go to check it out. Also,
spooky season coming up. I think I want to do some Patreon exclusive watch along. So
okay. Look at that, Didge.
Watch
some shit with Didge, man.
That'll be fun.
Watch some shit with Didge, man. Go to the Discord, man. It's in the link in the description. We just a whole bunch of dope individuals. Right now we have 3 spoiler chats going. We got the House of Dragons. We have She-Hulk. Oh, we didn't do Lord of the Rings one. We should.
We should. And then there's a general one.
There's a general one, but also we just talk about really dope stuff. We got a sneaker channel, we got anime channel, we got a gaming channel. We just talk about just dope shit about the culture, man. It's one of the best ways. But also follow us on all social media at Geekset Podcast, man. You can catch everything that we're working on. You can actually see the trailer about what Cardi's been working on. Like I said, we have a little bit of sneak preview there and everything like that. You can see the new merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Get you a follow the page. Follow me. I'm definitely gonna be announcing.
Follow me or Geekset. Follow Bacardi Sensei because, like I said, Bacardi on everywhere. Bacardi Sensei. Right, Bacardi. If y'all haven't realized already, Bacardi is our brand manager. He's the person. Anything that you see that me and Didge or Bacardi have, and you're like, yo, that shirt's fire. Yo, that hoodie's fire. Yo, that. And Bacardi did it. And so you should follow him, engage with him. You know what I'm saying? If you have merch that you are wearing with Geekset, Geek, or whatever the case may be, make sure you tag Bacardi Sensei in it too.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we want to make sure that y'all are getting this and y'all are seeing the person behind who is keeping y'all dripped up and dripped out. But also, man, this is the only podcast that blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together that was in Forbes magazine, and we are out.
Peace.